Alaikum assalam. Let's get the likes up. TikTok is still bugging out on me. I don't know why. I do not know why. I hope it gets resolved soon, because I don't know what the heck is happening. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah, everybody. I don't know why TikTok is doing this to me, May. Why is TikTok hating all of a sudden? I don't know, man. Let's get the likes up, inshallah, and the shares. We really gotta put in some work today, alright? Gotta put in the work. I don't know why TikTok is doing all this for. Because you're Egyptian, probably. They hate Egyptians, man. It's all good. It's all good. We'll do our best to make it work. Let's get everybody in here. Let's share the live, like the live, inshallah. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. Everybody on YouTube. Alright, let's bring up this person. Hello? Hello? Siwi Hoon? Oh, what just happened? Hold on. Oh, okay. Never mind. Hello? Okay, goodbye. Interesting. Why is this lagging? Hold on. Alright, it should be good now. Alright, guys. Let's get everybody in here, inshallah. Let's like and share. Please, no Muslim requests right now. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. We're just trying to get people in. We're trying to get people in here, inshallah.
Yo, hello?
Yeah, what's up, man?
I had a question. You believe in pre-existence, right?
Are you Muslim?
No, I've been on your panel like a lot of times.
Okay, I don't remember. Can you just
Oh,
remind me what you are?
no,
Atheist, Muslim?
I don't know what I believe in yet.
Okay.
But
What was your question?
so like I spoke to this Muslim and he said that you guys believe in pre-existence and that an angel came and asked 77 times if you want to go to Earth. Is that true or not?
No, so we don't believe an angel came and asked. We believe that prior to us coming to this world, that Allah, He had taken a covenant with the people, and He informed them of the fact that He was going to be testing them. So this is the reason why we believe that there's a natural inclination in each person to believe in the truth, which is to worship the only true God and so on. And this was something that we don't remember, hence the reason why the name or title of insan or human is given to us. The root of it is one who forgets or forgetfulness.
Oh, so like the part where he said that we pre-existed, like my soul, and that an angel came to my soul and asked me 77 times is not true?
No, so it wasn't an angel, but it is our souls that were, our souls do to an extent, I guess you could say, pre-existed.
Like, can you explain that a little? Because it sounds really confusing.
Yeah, so what we believe, like I said, is that prior to us coming into this world, God, He was speaking to Adam, and He wiped, the word that's used is wiped on his shoulder, and He, basically every single one of Adam's descendants had appeared in front of Adam and in front of God, and He, He informed all the people that He was going to be sending us into this world. Okay. So everybody was informed of the fact that they were going to be taking a test. So far, so
Oh,
good.
so yeah, so was it then Allah or
It was
that
Allah, yeah.
asked
No,
that?
it was Allah, yes.
The part where he asked 77 times, is that true or?
Well, I don't recall anything about 77 times, so I would have to see
Oh,
a
well,
reference for that.
no, I don't know. That's what the Muslim said to me. That's why came to ask you
Yeah,
if
no,
that's true.
I don't recall that. I could show you what I'm talking about from the tafsir, but he would have to bring you a reference for something that says that. As far as I know, I don't know about that.
Wait, tafsir, is that the Quran or what is tafsir?
Yeah, tafsir is just interpretation of the Quran from the scholars. So it's based off of the Quran, the Hadith, and things like that.
Wait, can you show it then?
Sure,
What it says exactly?
sure. So it's chapter 7, verse 172. This is what the verse says. It says, "And remember when your Lord brought forth from the loins of the children of Adam their descendants and had them testify regarding themselves. Allah asked, 'Am I not your Lord?' They replied, 'Yes, you are. We testify.' He cautioned, 'Now you have no right to say on Judgment Day, we were not aware of this.'" So the interpretation goes clear, and it explains. One second. It explains Allah stated that He brought the descendants of Adam out of their father's loins, and they testified against themselves that Allah is their Lord and King, and that there is no deity worthy of worship except Him. Allah created them on this fitrah. Fitrah means natural inclination or way, just as He said. So set you, O Muhammad, your face truly towards the religion, Hanifan, Allah's fitrah with which He has created mankind. No change let there be in khalqillah, the creation of God. And it is recorded in the two Sahihs from Abu Huraira, who said that the Messenger of Allah said, "Every child is born upon the fitrah. It is only his parents who turn him into a Jew, a Christian, or a Zoroastrian. Just as animals are born having full bodies, do you see any of them having a cut off nose when they are born?" Muslim recorded, and it goes so on and so forth. But yeah. So the part that is pertinent is this first paragraph right here, and the verse itself.
Yeah, so Allah then only said that to Adam, so only Adam
No,
pre-existed, or
it says Allah stated that He brought the descendants of Adam out of their father's loins, and they testified against themselves. So every single human being.
okay.
Yeah.
I have one
Yeah.
more question.
Sure.
I don't know if I can say the word, but isn't it that if Adam and Eve are the only two humans, we're all
Don't say the
born out
word.
of?
Don't say the word.
Oh,
Yeah, this
okay.
was something. This was something that was done by God in the beginning, and it was something that was done in a meticulous manner. So we believe that from Adam and Eve, they had a multitude of different children, and from these different children, rather than they would be born as a set of twins. Okay, and the set of twins would obviously not be allowed to be married to each other because they were obviously they were closer to each other than the others. So they would what's it called? They would mix the twins. So the twin, one brother from this side and one brother from that side. Similar, you know the story of Cain and Abel, yes?
No.
Oh, okay. So there were two brothers who were a set of twins with two sisters, right? They were not twins of each other. Okay, they were brothers. And Cain was to marry the sister of Abel, and Abel was to marry the sister of Cain. You understand?
Yeah, but they are then. So we all do come from. Wait, so we are like from far, far, far family. Is that correct? Like from super far away?
Well,
Because
there's
it was only Adam and Eve.
there was billions, if not trillions, of people that have existed in the world. So I don't know that we could be able to come sort of deduce it. I mean, certain traits have been investigated in terms of like DNA and stuff, and they say things about the Eve gene that everybody shares and so on. So to an extent, yeah, I mean, all of us would be brothers and sisters in humanity.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Well, that was just my only question because I didn't know if like God created Adam and Eve and later created more people. But
No, no.
all
Well,
right. Thank
God
you.
creates all people, but everybody
Yeah,
descends
yeah,
from
I get
Adam
what you
and
mean.
Eve. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. All right, I'm
Hmm.
gonna drop down and thank you.
Sure, no problem, man. All right, guys, let's get the likes and the shares up. TikTok is still shadowing. I don't know why. I really wish I could figure it out. My parents think it's because of that one live that I did with the title about Islam is better for America. So we're probably not going to do that topic anymore. I don't know why. I don't know why that would be the case, though. This new TikTok system is weird. I even tried. Somebody had told me like try to go live from your phone first and then go live on Studio. I did that, and it still said, what's it called? It still said that there was like immediately when I opened it, they said that they flagged the live or whatever because of content that I have. So, all right, let me see. Hello?
Yes, salam alaikum.
Alaikum assalam.
Yeah, so I just have a question, and it's not gonna take too long.
Okay.
I'm a Shia, so I'm not a Christian. Now, my question is that
Brother,
when
why
you
don't you
open
go
a
talk
chat,
to the guys? Why don't you go talk to the guys that talk to Shias? I don't talk to Shias.
you don't talk to Shias?
No.
No, but I just have one question.
Right. And I'm saying that I don't talk to Shias, so I don't really know in regards to the polemics and apologetics that they bring. So I would prefer that you would go and talk to the guys who do. If it's a pertinent question, you know? If you actually want a true answer.
Okay, no issue, I got you.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
there's a brother named Liban. If you search his name up, he's live right now. He's always looking for Shias to come up and discuss with him, so he'd probably be the best person for you to go and ask this question to.
All right, no issue.
No problem.
All right, take care.
Yeah, you too. Cora, they freaking they blocked me again, bro. I don't know how long this is gonna last for. I don't know what's going on, man. I do not know what's happening. Every time I open up the live, I even tried to open it up from my phone, and it just says, appeal it right away. Like, I didn't even do anything yet. I literally went live with a black screen. 2 weeks? What, is it just gonna keep flagging my live every single day for 2 weeks? That's weird. Yeah, look, it says... Hold on, I don't know if I can show you. Look, it says... Ooh, appeal not approved. Like, right when I open the live, bro. We cannot see. Yes, you can. I can see it on my end. Look. Hold on. Stabilizing. You can see it, it's just backwards. It is report, it's happening everywhere. What do you mean everywhere? Everybody else is doing it as well? It's happening to everyone else as well, or what? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, what's up, man?
So yeah, the last time I talked to you, you had said that 1094 isn't talking about the prophet, but it literally says in brackets, "O prophet."
Yeah, I said it's in regards to the fact that he's specifically the one who's being addressed, because the Quran
So
is
yeah, so
revealed to
he's
him, but this verse is general to anybody.
so it's addressing to him if he's in doubt, correct?
No, not him specifically. The verse has
So
come
it's not
down
addressing
to the
specifically
prophet.
to him.
Yeah, the verse has come down to the prophet, and he is
I
the
know.
one
So
who...
is it addressing him?
Brother, can I finish my sentence? Why are you so jumpy?
No, because you're going off track.
I'm literally speaking on the verse.
No, you're not. You're
Oh, I'm
going
not
off.
speaking about the verse? Okay.
Well, you're
I'm not speaking about the verse. I'm just in the middle of explaining the verse, but I'm not speaking about the verse. Yeah, I'll try and send in a complaint to the team instead, like to TikTok or something. I'll try and do that. Me, Raw, you're not loading in. Try and request again if you want to come up. I don't know if it was an accident or not. Hello?
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Listen, sister, mashallah, Allah bless you. Great job. I just wanted to know if you had like a link to where I can directly donate to you instead of TikTok and the Yahudis.
I don't have a direct link, no.
Okay. Well, maybe that's something you can think about in the future because, inshallah, I'd like to support the dawah, inshallah.
Okay, inshallah. I mean, I can try and set something up, inshallah. Just message me if anything.
Jazakallah khairan. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Appreciate you guys, but I'm not here for no cash. Whatever you guys send me on TikTok is more than enough, honestly. Whatever you send on TikTok. So, but I know some people don't really like to send stuff on TikTok because it's half of it is like taken by TikTok itself. So, hello.
Hello, Tati. Hope you're well. Hope you're blessed.
I'm good, man. How are you?
Good. Yeah. So, what would be the standard or the method that you use to establish that Islam is true?
Yep, we can use an inductive argument the way that we would use for literally any other religion. The only difference is that, you know, the other religions, when they try to substantiate their claim, is not necessarily going to hold up well.
Okay, so that's fair. And so, induction. Does induction does it lead to something that is like absolutely true, like it's completely true, or
Yeah, so
like what
it
is?
would be a probable truth, but you know the probability is going to be very likely as opposed to any other worldview. So it would be more reasonable to hold to this worldview unless otherwise, comes up later on in the future.
Okay, so it would be, more reasonable or more likely. Do you know what sort of percentages these are? Like, are we speaking like 80%? Are we speaking 85%, 98%?
Well,
Like,
if you ask
what's
me,
the?
I'm gonna put it at 99.999, but I don't know. I wouldn't know necessarily how to put a percentage of it. I would just simply say that it's more probable or reasonable than other religions or worldviews. So,
Mhm. Okay, so there's a small percentage based off of inductive reasoning that the Muslim God is non-existent and Islam is completely false.
in the same way that I would say that for Christianity or atheism, the only difference is it wouldn't be a small percentage. It would be larger for the other groups.
Okay, yeah. So basically, given that you are using inductive reasoning to establish the existence and
Hey, brother,
non-existence of the Muslim
you're
God,
ranting on about me using
no, no.
inductive reasoning. Do you use anything else besides inductive reasoning to prove Christianity is, true?
Yeah, I mean, I don't affirm inductive reasoning
Oh, so what do you
to
infer? So
to
what do you
demonstrate.
affirm? Let's see. You have a deductive
Well,
argument?
well, well. I think the subject is disproving Islam,
Brother,
so we
do
can
you
start
have a
with that,
Yeah, I want to just see if you're going to be
and then
consistent. Can you
and
just show me
then
that you're going to be
and
consistent?
then.
Hey brother,
Well,
you're not going to do that on my panel. Okay. Do you have anything besides an inductive argument for Christianity to prove it true?
yes.
Okay, go ahead. What is it?
Yeah, so we can go and use a syllogism, or you could use a syllogism and go for it. But yeah, so basically, knowledge if and only if the Christian God, premise two would be knowledge, conclusion would therefore be the Christian God would be actual.
You're presupposing your conclusion in the first premise already. What the heck are you talking about?
Well, if you deny, well,
Knowledge if and
with my
only
argument,
if the Christian God?
yeah, we're speaking about
So knowledge,
ontology.
hold on. Knowledge only exists if the Christian God exists.
Yeah, not
Can you
knowledge is only
substantiate that presence?
possible.
Can you substantiate the premise? Go ahead.
Yeah, if you reject it, then knowledge is impossible.
You're
Knowledge. So
presupposing
we
that
need
it's an
to.
axiom, sir. Can you
It's not.
substantiate the premise?
It's not an axiom.
Okay, so if it's not self-evident, then you have to substantiate the premise.
I said if it's not self-evident, then it needs to substantiate the premise.
Oh
So
my God.
premise one, right? Premise one, you'd need to, uh, like, if you disagree with it, you would need to establish how is the case that you could have knowledge without the Christian God, right? You would be the one
You're
who would need to establish
presupposing
that.
that these two things are naturally intertwined. That's the reason why I'm saying it's not an axiom, and therefore you would have to actually substantiate the premise. You can't burden shift.
Okay, so let's first agree on what knowledge is. Like, I would affirm knowledge is that which you could not be wrong about, right? Absolute certainty. Like, would you agree and
No,
accept that as well?
no.
Okay. All right, then how would you define knowledge?
Yeah, knowledge is going to be all, all existing, what's it called? Premises. What's that? What's the other word, Cora?
Well,
What's that one word that they use? not premises, the statements,
Propositions?
propositions, yes, all propositions, all known propositions, right? So, having, or, containing all existing propositions, that would be, or the collection or coagulation of all propositions, that would be knowledge.
Containing or collecting all known
Or at least all
propositions.
knowing knowledge, yeah.
Okay, so do you contain and collect all propositions within
No,
yourself?
I don't. The argument that you're making, the first premise of what you're making, is that all existing knowledge, right, is contingent upon the Christian God. But you're already presupposing your conclusion when I ask you for a argument for the existence of the Christian God, or the validity of the Christian theology. You can't presuppose your argument in the first premise.
No. So basically, what I'm speaking about is ontology. Right. So ontology is the study of being. Ontos is being, and
No way.
when we're speaking,
You're actually
we're doing
yapping,
an
sir.
internal critique.
Okay, I'm
right?
sorry. I'm
So-
sorry.
No,
I
we're
hate
not
to
doing an
cut people
internal
off.
critique.
Yeah.
This is not an internal. Wait, I'm sorry. So you said verbatim that without the Christian God, knowledge cannot be. We cannot have knowledge of anything. Correct?
Right.
Yes. Yeah.
So you're the one that's making the assertion. This is your argument. We are justified in rejecting the first premise, and when we reject the first premise, we don't need to present an argument against it. You need to present the motivation for the premise.
Exactly. You're just
go
burden
ahead.
shifting when you ask me, oh, you have to substantiate why it's the case it's not. That's burden shifting, sir. Nobody's that slow here.
All right. So we need to accept what knowledge is. Right? So knowledge is to have.
The issue is
Knowledge
not
is that
knowledge,
which
sir.
you could
Sir,
not-
sir,
knowledge is-
stop. The issue is not knowledge. The issue in your premise is presupposing that knowledge is contingent upon the Christian God.
It's not a presupposition.
Bro, to me, this kind of just feels like a very terrible, like, Christian version of tag. You're running tag, right? And instead of you running it on an atheist, you're trying to run it on a theist, and you're trying to presuppose a triune God and then just like inserting it in there. But that's not going to work.
Yeah, I mean that's the point. I think you guys are like atheists in religious clothes. You place your reasoning above your
Oh my
God
God, this
itself,
guy's a
right?
moron.
Your reasoning.
I'm sure you do, mate. I'm sure you do.
Absolute moron. Premise 1, if knowledge, then Christian God.
Mind
These
you,
people are
premise one
actually
is
getting
extremely
goofier. You know where he
confusing.
got that? You know where he gets that argument from? I bet you I can tell.
Q-tip.
Q-tip.
Hey, no way, bro.
Brother,
Christians are brain dead.
what do I do about this freaking TikTok thing, man?
But you're gonna have to write it out. I'm not gonna lie. You're just gonna have to keep doing it. Because if you stop going live, it's only gonna get worse. Like, you gotta thug it out, bro.
Literally.
You gotta firm it.
The thing is it's not going to push out the live to anybody. It's not going to push out content to anybody. So there's not going to be any, like, new people coming in here.
That's fine, but you pull 400 consistently on your own.
I know. Yeah, but that's all Muslims that come in here. We're just going to sit here talking to Muslims all day.
No, fair enough, bro. No, there's like maybe a handful of Christians. Like,
Usually, yeah. All right. Well, if you're a Christian or a non-Muslim, please come up with a decent argument, one that doesn't presuppose your worldview. Wow, you don't want to talk to us? No, it's not that. But I mean, you guys are here to, like, watch us talk to Christians and non-Muslims in general. So it kind of defeats the purpose if they're not coming in here, if they're not seeing the live or anything. Oh, do Omega lives? That's very true. Should
that's
we do
so
that?
fun, bro. Please, I swear, those like 2 days I did it were so fun, bro. Oh my gosh.
The only issue is I don't have my camera connected to my computer. I have it connected straight to TikTok.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
We might need to get in touch with your webcam, like a proper one.
No, I mean I have an app or a program where I could connect my phone as a camera to it. I use Camo Studio. Hello?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my sweet sister.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you, sis?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. How are you?
Alhamdulillah.
You should keep going to do this TikTok lives. You are, mashallah, very good, and may Allah bless you and reward you.
Appreciate you, sister.
But there is one thing that most Christians, or many Christians, doesn't know. You know this about the Amalekites, their name?
Oh, yeah.
Amalek?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very many Christians doesn't know about this story, and in First Samuel book,
Yeah, 1 Samuel 15:3, unalive all the women, infants, donkeys, and so on.
Yeah, exactly. They always say like Jesus is good and peace and loving and whatever, but if he is that good, he wouldn't have this kill unalive these innocent people and animals and whatever.
Right.
So I think you can maybe bring this up so the Christian like knows this and maybe they will believe that it's not a good like book to follow.
Yeah, I mean, I tried to like get them in here to sort of see what their grievance is with Islam. I don't really care to talk about their religion. I already know it's false. So I just want to show them that, Islam is undoubtedly true, and you know, it's more beneficial that way. That's the way I see it. Other people, they like to talk about Christianity more and stuff, but I prefer to keep it to Islam.
Yeah, absolutely. But because many people, like Christians or Jews, they don't believe in Islam. So when you are showing them their scriptures and what's in it, they start maybe to doubt their religion and see the right truth that is Islam.
Yeah, but again, like even them doubting their religion, or even if they leave their religion, it doesn't make Islam true. The difference between Islam and these other religions is that it's something which is consistent with regards to truth and the criteria for truth when it comes to prophethood and prophecy, whereas the other two are not, right? So we'll find a lot of false prophecy in the Old Testament and New Testament, false statements, false propositions, and all these things, which will go towards proving that the religion can't be from an all-knowing God. Whereas when we bring Islam into the picture, Islam can be substantiated based off those things.
Yeah, 100%. The most of the people that have doubts, they maybe can turn to like Islam and start to know about it. And when they are like reading about it and with like sincere heart, they will maybe believe in it and maybe inshallah become a Muslim. But
Inshallah,
they are
sis.
like so into that the Islam is wrong. So I want to see more that Christianity is not true of you. Maybe they will like more come to us. You understand?
Inshallah.
Sorry, my English is not that
No,
good.
no worries, no worries. You're fine. You're fine.
But I just wanted to say God bless you and keep doing this good work. MashaAllah. I'm very proud
Jazakallah
and
khair.
may Allah give you the reward.
Jazakallah khairan,
And
sister.
Ramadan Mubarak, my sister.
Khair Mubarak, sis. I appreciate you for coming and saying all that.
Take care, no problem.
You too. Have
Take
a good
care.
night.
Bye bye. You know too. Bye
So.
bye.
Nobody requesting, man. Oh my god. There was somebody requesting, but for some reason it just disappeared. Their name was Velvet Orbit. Okay, hold on. Oh, never mind. S, you could request again. Try and request again, ma'am. Make dua for them to come to this live. Oh Allah, guys, let's go. Let's make dua. Oh Allah, please bring these non-Muslims into the live. Remove the shadow ban from my live. And allow for us to be used to propagate your true way of life for us to these non-Muslim kuffar. Ameen. Ameen, ameen, ameen.
I
Ameen.
mean in the chat.
Alright, guys. Shoot. Since we're here, we might as well get talking. Yeah, we love TikTok shop and all that stuff. Ask the Christian, if you want to come up, you gotta pay jizya. I'm not that desperate to talk to people, okay? I can sit here and yap all day if I want. I'm not that desperate, man. I'd rather talk to myself than talk to you, I can't lie. Oh, okay, there we go. Christian warrior, finally. Never mind.
Oh my lord.
What's going on, man? Itachi and Korra, do you guys have Egyptian heritage? I do. I'm 83% Egyptian, according to Ancestry. React to the bread ex-Muslim girls TikTok. Oh!
You
Yo.
should. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, let's do that together right now. Why
That's
don't
a
we do
good
that?
idea.
Why don't we
Wallah,
do that
that's a
right
good
now?
idea.
Hold on.
Let's get it, man.
Let me open
Bro,
up
she
TikTok.
posted a video. What is it called? A couple days ago. I was gonna send it to you, bro. She fumbled the bag so bad. She was justifying 1 Samuel 15:3.
Oh my
She
god.
did the craziest wheel I've seen in my life, bro.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me get this open on here. Yeah, and in the meantime, if somebody else wants to come up too, they could come up.
Cora is Afghan. Ram is African as they come, bro. That's crazy.
Hold on, the thing is lagging.
If I was still a Muslim, the single argument right here would have convinced me that Christianity is true. Check it out. A Muslim believes that
Oh,
every
shoot.
single good that you
I
and I
thought that
can
was
do,
the guy
God
on
can do it a
stage.
million times better.
I thought that was him. I was like, what the heck?
I raised an eyebrow and then suddenly he went on mute and I realized who the problem was.
It's me out of the
The
problem.
Quran also says this. Inna Allah la yudhim mithqala
Okay,
dharra. But
what's
after
her,
that, it says
what's
this.
her username?
It's like eternal bread of life.
Yudha'ifha, which means if there is any good deed, God is going to multiply it. Like, for example, you can forgive someone, but God can forgive people far better than you. You can help people, but God can help people.
Can I remove that stuff? Okay. Oop, what the heck? What is that? What's this?
Hell no.
Yeah, what the hell? Hey,
Hey,
shout
bro,
out
that
Hamlouche,
shit's-
man. Shout out Hamlouche right there.
Bro, look at I'm dead.
Okay.
Cora, are you streaming on YouTube? No, sir. The host is, though.
Yeah, I am. I'm streaming on YouTube, yeah. Alright. I don't know where to start.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Shoot.
a couple nights ago, I started from the bottom.
From the
Scrolled all the way
bottom.
down. Yeah, I scrolled all the way. There's not too many videos. I'm not gonna lie. She has, like, what? Like, a total of maybe 25?
Okay. She has a lot of views on them, though. I'm not surprised.
No,
They love
no,
propagating
that's why I'm
ex-Muslim shit.
saying. That's why I'm saying the videos get views, so they need to be responded to for sure.
Okay.
I grew up Muslim and decided to become Christian after what I learned
Hold on. Okay, you guys can see it well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
about both religions. I wanted to share my
What the heck
story.
is that sound?
Growing up, I
Yeah, her mic quality gets like progressively better.
No, I'm not
she
doing that.
upgrades. It's funny, bro.
Let's just go a little bit further. Why the Holy Trinity makes sense. So that's
Oh, we
gonna be
gotta
fun.
see this one. We gotta see this one.
I grew up Muslim and I had no idea that the Quran contains plagiarized stories from the apocryphal
does this
Gospels
have to do
written
with the Trinity?
500 to 600 years.
The Trinity
Oh, I
makes
didn't
sense because
click-
Islam
I
is
didn't click
false.
the right
How
one.
that?
Hold on, I clicked the wrong one.
As someone who grew up Muslim, I'm going to explain to you why the Holy Trinity, the Triune God, makes more sense than Islam's version of God, or Allah. First, Christians do not believe in 3 gods. We believe
How many guys died on the cross, chat? How many guys died on the cross, chat?
Yo, when I catch her on a live, you know what argument we're running,
Oh,
chat.
hold on, there's somebody requesting. Guys, I'm not bringing up Muslims right now, please. Like, leave the guest box open. Yeah, what's up, ma'am?
I'm back. You had to go last time.
What was that, sorry?
I had to go last time.
Oh, okay. Can you just refresh me on what we spoke about?
It was like, what was it called? Something about Cora bringing up some verse of a church father on John 17:3.
Oh, the Augustine quote.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What do you want to talk about today? You still want to talk about that?
Yeah, I'll try to look for the video you said on
All right, stop
65
moving around too much though, because it's
My bad. I'm on like a tablet. So,
Are you flipping around in your bed or something, brother? Like, what's going on?
I don't know. I'm holding the tablet for some reason. I refreshed. I watched the YouTube live, and it sounded like I farted. I don't know why.
oh, on you.
Bro, I don't know like why. Bro.
Brother! It's fine, just stop doing that.
Maybe okay. Anyways, so I'll try to look for the verse on 65 verse 4. Your video.
What the hell does that have to do with 17? Oh, okay. Hold on, I'll show you it. I was like, what?
Yo, Moses is about to start crashing out. I'm dead.
I'll get you the video. One sec.
Oh, yo, Corey, you remember Elijah?
I remember who?
Elijah.
Oh yeah, that's one of my
You had said God's not
favorite
what's it
feats,
called?
bro.
Hey,
That's like
shout out.
6.
I'm sorry, guys. Shout out to the dudes on my server, man. The dudes and girls in my server. They are pulling through with making my channel look better, man. It used to look so trash. Okay, Bo.
We need to enable a home tab though. That's the thing.
Corey, remember you said Allah's not omnipresent. I mean, omnipotent.
Brother, chill out. If you want to talk about
Alright.
philosophy,
Look
you
at
can
this.
talk about philosophy and get baked, okay?
Make it look like this.
Yeah,
Okay,
this
show
is
yours.
this is the Wait, what?
Show your YouTube. Wait, scroll up.
Yeah.
You see the difference between that and this? You see like the home
I
tab?
can't see. Hold on. Hold on, I can't see. I'm blind.
You see home tab? Yes, I watch my own videos, by the way. Home.
What does that mean? How do you do that?
Bro, you go into, what is it called? You click custom. Oh, don't do it right now,
Okay, yeah.
obviously.
Okay, we'll talk later. We'll talk later.
I got you. Yeah, she needs to add it for real.
I don't know what that is. I've never. I see people do that stuff, but
We'll do
I
that
didn't know
later.
how to
We'll
do
do that
it.
later.
Okay. Yeah, bro. So if you scroll down, I don't really have that many videos, so I don't know why you didn't find. It's right here.
Oh, okay. Nice, because it doesn't have the verse in the title.
Yeah, that's the verse that she spoke about, though.
Alright, can you just like sum up your answer? Or
And we could watch it if you want.
Alright,
We have
okay.
nothing else to do.
So, when you're how old are you? 5?
Nah.
According to you, I could be 5. I could be a child.
According to your Allah, you could have married when you were 6. But anyway,
I could be. By the way, shout out to the camera upgrade. Me flipping the camera to the other side. Look at how much better it is now. This thing is so. No,
We're
actually,
recording at 170p. Like
I think this one was the webcam I was using on the old monitor I was using. I think this is better. I edited this vid, bro. This is one of my own edits, bro. This one was so
Capco
funny.
is working OT, bro.
Literally, bro. A child.
hi, God bless you, sis.
Hello. How can I help you, ma'am? Hold on, I'm gonna put it in 2x.
How are you? So, first of all, I just want to say that I respect you. I've been hearing you waiting here. You're very respectful. I appreciate you. May God bless you. And I'm sincerely here just to have a conversation with you. I'm a Christian. Sounds good?
Okay.
All right, great. How can I call you?
Bro was not
It's actually
sincere,
fine.
by the way.
Adachi. Okay, great. So, this is the topic that I want to discuss with you about. I'm not here to prove your religion wrong. You're Sunni, right?
I am Sydney, but that is the topic that I want to talk about. But
Okay, no
I'll
problem.
hear what you have to say. Go ahead.
Okay, great. I would, if it's okay with you and you're not against this, I would love to discuss child marriage in Islam. Can we do that?
Do you have an argument against it?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
Okay. Then you can present your argument. I'm not here to answer questions. Go ahead.
Sure. All right, let's go. So, obviously, you're Sunni,
Standing on
so I just want
business.
to make sure when I'm bringing the, like, you accept Bukhari, you accept the tafsir, hadith, you accept all of that, right? Okay, great. So,
Yeah, we
first I
know
want
who
to start
edited
it
this.
with the iddah, right? The waiting period.
Sure.
Do you want me to bring up the verses for the Quran when it talks about iddah?
Yeah, 65-4.
No, first I wanted to build the foundation to make sure you and I are on the same page when it comes to iddah.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, according to mostly it's in Surah Al-Baqarah, according to 220, basically 8 to 23, and I would say a little bit about 234, basically talking about when a woman wants to basically divorce her husband, if she has already consummated the marriage, when she divorces the husband, she needs to wait a period of time that is called iddah to make sure that she's not pregnant. So then basically she can remarry and whatever. Is that correct?
Can I just save you the time? The argument is essentially just going to go into, okay, Iddah only applies to those who have consummated the marriage. 65-4 talks about those who have not yet menstruated. The issue is that the tafsirs, they mention a sigar. How do you understand a sigar? That's where our argument is going to go into, yes?
Yes, but I would like to have the time to talk.
So we already, all right. So you heard, what's your name? Glory? Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, so you heard, that's what the argument is, right? Okay, good. We know this argument, man. Like, there's 300 something people in here. We know this argument already. Like, this isn't...
Okay, but I appreciate you and
the evidence, please, first of all. I appreciate you.
So I appreciate you and your audience, but I think I need to have the right to talk, right?
If you want the right to talk, you could go open up a live. I just want to get to the point. We all know this argument already. It's very, very easy. You're gonna have to prove. Yeah, you're gonna have to prove that a sigar refers to those who have, are prepubescent. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. So are you telling me when the verse has its own tafsir and commentaries? Okay,
Ma'am, the argument is very simple. Can you prove that as-sighar refers to those who are prepubescent?
ma'am, if you're not going to let me talk, there's no point you and
Can
I
you prove
talking.
that, yes or no? I'm going to allow you to talk as much as you want. It's the basic question. Can you prove that as-sighar refers to those who are prepubescent?
As-saghar means the youngs, and you're telling me the
So I'm
youngs?
asking you, what here refers to the young? Is it referring to young in age, or is it referring to young as in those who are prepubescent?
Yeah, and I can bring that for
Which
you.
one is your argument?
Yes.
Young in age is not the same thing as prepubescent.
I'm sorry. Okay, can I talk, or you're going to let me talk,
Can you
right?
answer my question?
Yes, they're too young. They have not menstruated because of their young age, because of being underage.
So are they prepubescent, or are they just simply young?
Yes, ma'am, they're underage. Yes, they are
Again,
underage.
not answering my question. Are they just too young, or are they prepubescent?
Underage means prepubescent, ma'am.
No. So there's where you're wrong, right? That's why I wanted to skip all the fluff, Okay. and I want to get us to this point,
I have to
right?
pause right
Because for
there. Hold
us,
on. 1 second.
or are they prepubescent?
Underage means prepubescent,
No.
ma'am.
So there's where you're. Okay. So look. So the two things that I brought up, right, is the definition for one who is underage and one who is prepubescent. Okay. You there, Glory?
Yeah. Can you say that one more time?
Yeah, so the two definitions that are on here, right? Well, she's basically arguing that prepubescent means the same thing as one who is young. All right?
Doesn't cigar like mean prepubescent?
No.
What does it mean?
So I'll tell you.
Oh.
So there's two ways in which it could be used. All right, it could be used in the sense that you're talking about, where the individual is just extremely young, and to the point where they would be obviously considered a child. But in the context that the scholars would be using it, is that it's simply just referring to those who are younger as opposed to those who are older. So, for example, there's a hadith that says, "As-saghir yusallimu ala al-kabir." Okay, so it says that the young one goes and gives salam to the one who is older than them. You understand? So it's relative to other individuals. Okay.
Okay.
So far, so good? Okay. You're wrong, right? That's why I wanted to skip all the fluff and I want to get us to this point, right? Because for us, pubescence is not defined simply by menstruation. You understand? We have 4 criteria that one could reach in terms of pubescence. Do you know what they are?
For you, what do you mean? In Islam, you mean?
Yeah, so in Islam, there's 4 criteria in terms of pubescence. Since you're attacking or making an internal critique on my position, you would be giving me or granting me my position. You're not going to critique me based off of the Bible.
Of course not.
Right, so you're critiquing me based off of Islam.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so do you know what those 4 criteria are for pubescence?
For pubescence in Islam, right? You mean when they basically have no, you mean it's about like physical development and the period, all of that? That's what you mean?
So there's 4 different ones specifically, right? 4 different things that could indicate that one has reached an age of pubescence, yet they could still be young in age, right? Hence the reason why the scholars say as-sighar, which is why I disagreed with you when you said as-sighar automatically means one who is prepubescent. I reject that understanding, right? I don't believe that you could consummate with somebody who is prepubescent. Neither do the scholars, which is why I asked you to prove that. So now I'm asking you the basic question. Do you know the 4 different types of pubescence one could reach in order for them to be allowed to consummate in a marriage where they would not
Please
be considered
educate me.
prepubescent?
Educate me.
So
Educate
beautiful.
me, please.
So you have the basic one that everybody knows, which is reaching menstruation. Okay. If the individual... so this is the reference for what I'm talking about, by the way, Glory. So in Islam, right, there are 4 ways to indicate whether or not somebody is ready for marriage or fit for marriage. Okay. Okay, so those 4 things, I'm gonna obviously talk about them here, but the reference is there as well from SMQA, from the scholars. Okay.
So when you say young, what do you like refer to, like 15 or?
No, young is just relative. It's relative to other people. Okay. So there are old people and there are young people, right? You could be considered young relative to somebody who's like 60, right? It's the same thing. That's all it means.
Okay.
Was to have wet dreams. Okay. The third one is if the individual has pubic hair growing around the areas of their body. So we know that pubic hair is actually an indication in terms of pubescence. And the fourth one is going to be the age group. So the age of the individuals around them. This one refers specifically to whether or not the people, right, the other girls or the boys around their age group, have reached the age of menstruation. What the average is in terms of their society, in terms of the people that are around them in their age group. If they've reached menstruation, and this is something which is the average among the people of their society, then that person would be considered allowed to consummate. Okay. Okay. So you got the 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one, like I said, obviously for girls, it would be menstruation. The second one is the growing of pubic hair. The third is wet dreams. And the fourth is the average age that the individuals around them reach pubescence. Okay? Okay. So that would be one of those criterias would be sufficient to consider the person eligible to be married, as well as obviously assessing mental maturity as well. You understand?
So they can have like a. So they only need to have one to be able to go into marriage.
Yeah, so if they have pubic hair is a sign of puberty. It's an indication that the individual is going through puberty.
So
Go ahead.
they don't have to be mentally mature.
No, I said that alongside
sorry.
mental maturity, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they would have to obviously be able to be responsible for a household and so on. That's also has to be something which is assessed.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
If it's not the average of the people around them, then it's not the case that they're allowed to. That's all that means.
Okay. All right. I listen. Okay, so I'm sorry, when you say society, when we're talking about God, I don't think God can intervene with society because God's words are forever, right?
I don't care what you think. I'm telling you my position, right?
Yeah, your position, Allah's words are forever. They don't expire, right?
That doesn't. If anything, my position goes with that, right? Because it's specific to each particular society, right? The Quran is not something fixed in terms of each individual people or one specific group of people. It's something which could apply to every society. So, for example, if you go to Norway, right? In Norway, the average age in which they reach menstruation there is going to be around the ages of 16 to 17. Whereas if you go closer down to the equator, you could find the age of menstruation to be around 9 to 13, right? So for each society, it's going to differ what the average age of menstruation is. Hence, being that the age in which an individual can consummate in a marriage is also going to differ. That's why we don't use age as a criteria, right? If you notice, from the 4 criteria I gave you, age is not the specific one, right? The criteria
It's not, it's one of them.
No, it's not. The only one in...
Hold on. Guys, please. I don't want to say anything about the comments, but somebody the other day called my dad a Quranist in here, bro.
What?
Because he sat there and he's putting Quran verses in the chat and somebody's calling him a Quranist. Guys, that's my dad. He's putting verses of the Quran. He's not doing anything wrong. He's not a Quranist, I promise. He likes to put Quran verses to give you guys reminders in the chat.
You guys are messed up, wallahi. You guys are messed up.
Yes, chill out, guys. That's my father.
Yom al-Qiyamah not looking good for you guys. Like,
he came to me and he was like, "You see what you did? Everybody's calling me a Quranist in your chat now." He's just giving you guys nasiha from the Quran, okay? That's what he's doing. He's not doing anything else. Yeah, but don't be weird and message my dad. But now you know. All right, guys. Anyway, let's continue.
In which it is regarding the age of the other people around you, right? If they reach the age of menstruation, that's not a number.
Okay, ma'am. So I heard you. So if a woman, I want to understand, according to your criteria in Islam, if you are underage and you have not menstruation,
What does underage mean then?
Underage, they are two. So let me tell you.
What does that mean? What are you basing the number on?
So look,
Where does
Glory, look at what happened. So I clarified the terms for her. I clarified what it means for somebody to reach puberty or to be pubescent, right? And then she just circles back and says the same thing over again. You see? Right. Okay, let's keep going. Watch. She's gonna contradict herself. Just wait.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
my
go
question
ahead.
is, like you're saying, it's young. Why is he addressing it again? Didn't he already give like a category for just women?
What do you mean?
Like, didn't he get?
So
Like,
the
why does
other
it
categories,
say-
the other categories in the verse are referring to those who have menstruation, right? Have passed menstruation, or those who are pregnant. Okay. And then there's the third category, which is the ones who have not yet menstruated.
So
Okay.
why are the tafsirs saying young instead of just women who don't menstruate?
It says women who are young. The verse itself uses the word women, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
But-
already implied that it's women who have not menstruated.
Yeah. So why do the tafsirs say young and not like
Right, because
just any age?
because there are individuals who could be young that did not menstruate but are still physically capable of being married. Right, because there's 4 criteria. Remember, menstruation is one of the ones that you could use to indicate that the person is pubescent.
So like, do you accept al-Tabarsi?
Al who?
Tabarsi.
Tabarsi. I mean
Yeah.
Tabari?
No, it's with the S.
Do you know
Because
that
he
is
says,
Quora?
Who, sir?
I'm pretty sure he's a
Al-Tabrasi.
Shia scholar.
Shia?
Yeah.
We're not
put the
Shia,
fries in the
bro.
bag, brother.
Alright, fine, okay.
Alright.
It's like, he says as well as those who didn't reach puberty yet, but whatever.
Well, we don't care about no Shia. We know Shias are
Hey,
weird
bro,
as hell.
pack them Shias up, man.
Alright, let's keep watching. Okay, watch. She's gonna contradict herself real quick.
Let me say it. Let me
Okay, yes, say it. I'm asking you the question. What do you mean by underage?
Someone has not menstruated because they're underage. What does that mean?
What the, I don't know. That's what I'm asking you. What do you mean by underage, ma'am?
That's your scholar saying it. I'm reading what your
Can
scholar.
you just tell me what underage means? What do you mean by underage when you
Children.
say underage? Okay, that doesn't tell me anything.
What do you mean it doesn't tell you anything?
Okay, so are you using the term underage to be the same thing as prepubescent?
Someone who has not menstruated because they're underage.
You're
Yes,
being
that's
very difficult for
prepubescent.
no reason, ma'am. Okay, even as it pertains to our normal modern day society now, nobody says that the term prepubescent correlates to the number or an age. Okay, prepubescent refers specifically to an individual who is from infancy until they hit puberty. Okay, do you understand that?
Guys, chill out. Chill out. I stopped using memes in the YouTube because I got a lot of people telling me about the memes in the YouTube was too much. Okay, I stopped doing it.
No, she
Relax.
stopped using the memes because she doesn't edit them anymore, bro.
No, I do.
You have
I
to
did.
take
All
the
the ones,
privileges away.
all the ones that are on my page right now are all the ones that I made. But now I'm not doing them anymore.
Hey, man.
Okay.
Wait. Yes, I understand. Give me a second here, please.
Yeah, it is coping laugh. It's really funny.
No.
I mean, you're
trust
not
me.
dealing with anything I'm actually saying. You're just typing on Google or ChatGPT or whatever. it is.
I'm
You hear the
not
keyboard.
typing on Google. You asked
You
me.
hear the keyboard. Don't lie to us. We literally hear
Ma'am,
the
I'm
keyboard.
not
Why did
typing
she
on
get
Google.
so mad?
The Arab rage right there. I wonder what country she's from.
Yeah, she got so mad when I said that, bro. Hold on. I gotta watch that again.
Or ChatGPT or whatever. it is.
I'm
You hear the
not
keyboard.
typing on Google. You asked
I'm
me.
not typing.
Keyboard,
Don't lie
go,
to
go,
us. We literally hear the
Ma'am, I'm
keyboard.
not ma'am. I'm going to your scholar's tafsir. I'm not typing on Google.
Oh yeah.
Okay?
ChatGPT, give me a scholar that says this about Islam.
All right. Are you ready to listen? Or
Oh man. Yeah, go ahead.
ma'am, I have all. You want me to show you? I have all of your
I'll ask you a
verses.
simple question. I don't even know why you're going to scholars. I'm simply asking
You make fun of yourself. You're so funny. Now you
I
want to
make fun of
engage.
myself. I'm asking you a question that you can't answer it.
Yeah.
So can you answer it?
Basically,
Can you answer my
yeah,
question,
are you gonna allow me to talk? Are you gonna allow me to talk?
Repeat my question first, and then you can talk. If you can repeat it properly, then I'll let
You
you
wanted
talk.
to make me. Yes. You asked me what does underage mean when you're saying underage. That's what you asked me.
Yes, go ahead.
So if someone has not menstruated because they're underage, yes, that means they're prepubescent. Yes.
Flashback.
Prepubescent refers specifically to an individual who is from infancy until they hit puberty. Okay? Do you understand that?
Wait. Yes, I understand. Give me a second.
End of flashback.
That's correct.
Oh, where are you getting that from?
Everywhere. You literally can search that everywhere. Go search wherever you want. Only Islam. Only Islam is not like that.
So if I show you that the term prepubescent only refers to those who are before puberty, you're going to concede yes?
I'm sorry. Can you say what puberty means? Tell me.
Puberty refers to the individual reaching a certain biological point in their life where they are transforming from a child into an
And they
adult.
start menstruating.
It's not only menstruation, that's the point, because there are individuals who don't menstruate and yet they still reach the signs of puberty. Hence why
Well,
I gave
someone
you-
who has not menstruated
hence
is
why
a
I-
baby.
Oh, really? Okay, so a woman who has
Okay,
primary-
look, watch. Oh, watch how quick she's gonna contradict herself. This was so funny. She said, somebody who does not menstruate is a baby. Okay, watch.
or a woman who has premenopause, right?
I meant
a
early
girl who is
onset
16 or
menopause,
17 or 18 and she hits menopause early. Okay, she never got her period before. Is she still a child?
Well, that's where Ibn Kathir comes and says,
No, I can't laugh yet. I've got to hold it in.
well, that's for the
Is
underage.
she still a child?
That's where Ibn Kathir
She's still- I'm
elaborates on
asking you-
Allah's
I'm-
words.
Forget Ibn Kathir. I'm asking you. Is somebody who hits menopause early?
I'm talking about the Quranic verse, not in general.
Ma'am. You just
No, I'm
said
not gonna
that's what
respond. I'm talking
everyone
about the
says.
Quran.
You just said that's what everyone says except Islam. So why are you holding me to Islam now? I'm giving you based on what everyone says, and then you want to run back to Islam after you just said everybody else.
That
says
was for
something
the
different.
sentence I made in the beginning, not the one that
Meanwhile.
is correct.
Oh, where are you getting that from?
Everywhere I just said. Don't mix them both
You
together.
literally just said it right now.
How about you
You're
give me
lying.
time and you have time?
Why are
Because
you
I'm not
lying?
giving
Why are you lying?
I'm not lying.
So now we're lying. So now we're lying. We're lying now. We're lying.
Because God hates a lying
You
child.
literally
I'm not a
just-
liar.
Okay. So here's what's gonna happen. Okay, you are lying. Okay, it's okay. Let's bring it back down. My basic question to you is, all right, as it pertains to these individuals who hit menopause before they even have their period. Okay, she could be 18, 19, 20, whatever it may be. Okay, she just never gets her period. Is she still considered a child?
Those people, they are not children. I agree with you on that.
Okay.
Meanwhile.
But someone who has not menstruated is
Why
a
are you-
baby.
She's not even 2 minutes later, bro. She contradicts herself. She said,
No
anybody who hasn't
shame.
menstruated is a baby. I never said that.
Hey, so period, having your period, does not necessitate that you are still a child, correct?
Yes, but can I continue? Or you want to go?
You agree now, yes? Your period is
That is
not
something
the only,
everyone-
Okay, wait. So I'm just making sure. Your period is not the only indicator of you being no longer a child, yes? We
Ma'am,
agree?
yes, I never met.
You did. You literally just did.
Someone who has not menstruated is
Why
a
are you-
baby.
But okay,
Hey,
now
bro.
I'll let you talk since you contradicted
We hit
yourself.
her with
because
the
I've been
Ronaldo
trying to make
man.
my point.
Because you
when
contradicted
Allah-
yourself, but go ahead.
Hat-trick.
Okay,
just
I'm
conceded,
contradicting
by the way.
myself. No
You did. You
problem.
did. You
Yeah.
conceded.
That's okay. Listen, Itachi, that's
Oh,
okay.
you're
As long as you let me talk, as long as you let me
I
talk.
know you just want to hear yourself right now. It's okay. Go ahead. I already got my clip. It's all right. I don't need to talk anymore. Go ahead.
Bro, I'm happy that you're gonna make money with my voice.
I
Anyways,
haven't made any money. The only money I get is whatever anybody sends me on TikTok.
bro, listen. If that's what you wanted, if that's the clip you wanted to
Are you
literally
mad
cherry pick.
that people give me and you probably have like 0 gifts right now? Is that why?
Listen. If you want to cherry pick our conversation to prove Allah does not allow
Are
child
you
marriage,
upset
that's okay.
because
Do
why
that.
are you pocket watching?
Are you gonna let me make my argument, or you just want to go back and forth like a little girl?
Why are you pocket watching?
How the fuck is you gonna tell me about some shit you ain't never seen?
Come on.
I just want to make my argument, ma'am. You haven't let me to make my argument.
Okay, that's a good
But you
one. That's a
you
good one.
contradicted yourself and then conceded when I stopped.
Ma'am, because you didn't let me finish my
You
sentence.
just
You just cut
agreed
me
with
off and
me.
started.
You contradicted
Yeah,
yourself
keep
and then
cutting
agreed
me
with
off.
me
Keep
after.
cutting me off. Keep cutting me
Go
off.
ahead, go ahead,
Keep cutting me off. Go ahead. Let me know once you're done enjoying yourself so I can start talking.
Okay, no problem. If you want me to enjoy myself, I'll enjoy myself. I don't mind. You're telling the wrong person. I'll always enjoy myself. I can keep talking all day. This is my life. Okay? I'm allowing you to speak now. You have my permission to speak. Go ahead.
First
yeah,
Timothy
this is a
2:12,
good way
man.
to keep your guess. I know. Anyways, so when you're how old are you? 5?
According to you, I could be 5. I could be a child.
According to your Allah, you could have
According
married
to
when you
you,
were 6. But
according to
anyways,
you, I could be a child.
are you gonna let me talk or no?
No.
Okay, that's good, bro.
No, that was too funny. I'm so mad that you guys didn't like the memes. Like, I got mixed reactions. The younger people tend to like the memes, and then the older people don't like them too much. So
Here's the thing, bro. The memes are fire for like the short form content. I swear they're so fire for the TikToks.
no, but you know, like it's crazy because that's the video that I got the most views on YouTube. So, like ideally, like
know,
I mean,
the
I
people
think that
liked
the
it.
people liked it if it's the case that it has the most views. I
Fair
like
enough,
the memes.
true.
And stuff. I feel like the memes kind of like let you guys like keep your or like
Attention.
yes, your attention in the video. The memes are the best
Yeah,
part,
we
Loki.
know you guys have TikTok attention spans. Like you can't focus on one thing for more than 45 seconds.
All right, Glory. So we're good on 65.4.
Yeah, I mean, like, I see where you're going with that, but I mean, I hate to just like spew like scholars to you, but do you know, like,
Well, don't
who
quote me
Abu
another
Bakr-
Shia scholar. Are you
Nah, I
ChatGPTing
don't know
like
if he
her?
is. I'm not ChatGPT. I have a whole scores.
Okay. Who's the scholar?
Who?
Who is
Oh, it's
the
not a scholar.
scholar?
It's just someone who translated like a bunch of scholars on this verse from Arabic.
Who?
I don't know. It's just a website.
Brother, who's... you can't bring me I don't know.
Nah, I could paste it into like TikTok.
Okay, can we just get a name? Just give me a name.
Nah, it's a random.
Okay, but we don't just accept our religion for
Why are you
random.
quoting a
I'll
random?
quote you a scholar. Okay, you know who Abu Bakr ibn al-Arabi al-Maliki is?
Ibn al-Arabi al-Maliki? Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So you accept him, right?
Sure. Ibn al-Arabi, correct?
So as those who have not mastered yet is evidence that a man can arrange the marriage of his young child as Allah has appointed the iddah.
Marriage
of the
and
women.
consummation is different. Marriage is a contract, right? That can be done at any point in time. Consummation
No.
has to be done after they reach puberty.
Yeah, but then he continues and says, as Allah has appointed the iddah of the one who has not menstruated yet. So it's saying they have an iddah as well.
Yeah.
Correct.
So
There's no dispute
the
on
young
that.
child also has an iddah.
Nope, hold on. No. So this is where the confusion is coming in. So Ibn al-Arabi, so the scholars, they use 65.4 not to prove that consummation with this person is permissible, but rather that marriage with this person is permissible. No scholar is going to say that you can consummate with somebody who is going to be harmed by it. And we generally understand, I think it's common sense that prior to somebody being pubescent or passing puberty, they're going to be harmed by it. You agree, correct?
Not always.
Wait, so you agree that somebody that's prepubescent can handle intercourse without being harmed?
I mean, like, technically, yeah.
Okay, so give me an example of somebody who's prepubescent, some sort of a case that would not be harmed by the intimacy.
I mean, I don't know, but I just feel like if they're like, for example, if they're like someone who's like taller or something.
And hold on. And here's the thing. If you believe that they can't be, wait, hold on. If you believe that they won't be harmed, then like, here's the thing. If you believe that, because I don't believe that as a Muslim, but if you believe that, you're in no position to criticize somebody who does say that. For example, the Shias.
No, I mean, I could still say that there are other reasons. I reject that.
Okay, give me another reason then. Because of the mental harm?
I have to think about that. Probably like their mental.
Yeah, that's exactly. But here's the thing: the harm principle encompasses both mental and physical harm.
So if they don't get harmed, then the age is irrelevant.
It's not just not get harmed. That's exactly why. Obviously, puberty or passing these criterias is one of the stipulations, but we also have the harm principle, right? So the harm principle obviously is all encompassing. It encompasses both physical maturity and mental maturity. If somebody is not physically mature enough, they will be harmed. If somebody is not mentally mature enough, they will also be harmed. So it's all encompassing.
Oh, that's what you mean by harm. Okay. I thought you just meant.
Yes. So, like, for example, when you can prove, like, you would agree that if somebody is like consummated with at like a super, super young age, regardless of whether or not they're harmed physically, they're going to be harmed mentally. They're probably going to be struck with PTSD, like very bad mental health issues in the future. Islam prohibits that. They said, no, this is not allowed by any means.
Okay.
All right. So, Ibn al-Arabi, let's go back to Ibn al-Arabi though. So, yes, we agree that you can contract a marriage and this is specifically for your own child. Let's say, for example, like I grow up in the future and I have a son. Itachi grows up in the future. She has a daughter. We're like, all right, bro, let's work something out, contract. They grow up. If they don't want to participate in that marriage, once they reach the age of taklif, which is discernment, they can choose between what they want and what they don't want. They can put their hands up and say, I don't want to do that. And that's perfectly binding and that's perfectly valid. There doesn't even need to be a formal process, right? And if they want to continue with the marriage, they can also choose to do that. They are not forced to stay in the marriage, okay? But that's not consummation. Everything that happens up until that point, there's no consummation allowed.
Yeah.
Now, another point that I want to make is iddah doesn't automatically entail intimacy. That's another thing that the scholars will tell you. Right? Because iddah, yes, the scholars will tell you that iddah isn't just about being physically intimate with somebody, but rather iddah is also something that becomes obligatory if, like, let's say, for example, my spouse, after we get married, we're just alone with one another. Even if we don't touch, that obligates iddah, according to Islam. So even if we're not intimate, iddah is still required.
All right.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
All right, is it clear
Perfect.
now? Islam does not, condone child marriage.
I have to look into it more, but I'm gonna try to get someone out here who's more smarter. He's my teacher. He knows this a lot more than me.
What's his name?
He's Jasubi. His name is Jasubi.
Jasubi.
Yeah, I don't think he's a random.
Okay. All right, man. Well, we're gonna move on to the next person. Okay.
All right. See you later.
Have a good night.
All right. You too.
Hello? Heart. Why are you coming up on mute, bruh? Alright, 3, 2, 1. Hello? Hello? Okay, goodbye. Rise sorcery is Shubuhat. Okay.
Alright, assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
I have a question about the marriage of Safiya.
Okay.
Okay, so is it true that after she got married, they basically unalived her family, right? Before that?
Yeah, but there was a war, brother.
Why was there a war? I don't understand.
What do you mean, why was there a war? War happened all the time.
Okay, but like, what was the reason of the war?
What difference does it make?
I don't know. Like some people say, like, oh, Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is the one who like basically was like conquering them and like
Who cares what other people are saying?
I'm just wondering because like from the historical perspective,
Okay, but where are you getting the perspective from, right? Who is saying it?
A lot of people.
Such as who?
I can't say. I don't know.
Brother, you're getting shubuhat from I don't know?
Not just that, just like the treaty or whatever they had, like they broke it, and like it just seems kind of what's it called?
The non-Muslims broke the treaty.
Yeah, it just
okay.
seems
So
bit
when
extreme.
if a side breaks the treaty, the other side is justified in going and getting their get back. That's how the world works. That's how treaties work.
I mean, I guess, but like I don't know, just like the marriage, it seems a bit weird.
Okay, no problem, brother.
Oh,
Did you go to Safiya and ask her if it was weird?
No,
Okay. Did she say it was weird?
I don't know.
Okay. Why don't you go look into that?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, brother. Assalamu
Thank you.
alaikum. Stop listening to
Allah
random
Hafiz.
Christians, okay?
Okay.
All right.
So go read the seerah of the Prophet, peace be upon him, and see how he treated all his wives. Yeah, you won't say something like that after you read it.
Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just doing something. Okay. Random Christians. If you're a non-Muslim, request up. Otherwise, we're gonna keep. We're gonna go through your girl's page. All right. Let's go into it.
I want to see why the Trinity's okay, guys.
Yes. We want to know about the Trinity.
Even one God that exists as three persons, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. One divine nature shared by three personal identities. And here's
Videos
why
are
it
always
makes
so
sense.
long. Like, what the heck?
Personal identities?
How do I put the speed up on here? You can't speed up the videos? Hold on.
From PC, maybe not.
One sec. Let me just see. No, I don't think you can. No, I don't think so. Alright, whatever.
We're gonna have to sit through this.
Literally. This is the only reason why I wouldn't refute this. This is how long it is.
God is love by nature. Love is who he is. But love requires relationship. You cannot have eternal love if God was eternally alone before creation. Like Islam's version of God, Allah. A single person God has no one to love before creation.
Oh,
Therefore,
my brother.
love is not eternal.
Brother!
For him. It means God only
Please,
becomes
no.
loving after he creates humans.
Why is it not pausing? Okay. Brother. The Christian God is a jealous God. And he is always jealous. Who is the Christian God jealous of prior to creation, man? Is the Christian God jealous of the other Christian gods? Man. Come on now. Come on now. Ridiculous.
That makes God dependent. That means God changes. That means love is
Oh
not
my
his
God.
nature.
She literally believes God changed. Is she dumb?
Hold on. Okay, so God loving his creation, he changes, okay? And then what? And then what? Substantiate to us that that's an actual problem. Do you know the difference between intrinsic and essential? And all, I mean, they know about hypostatic, shoot. I haven't heard her mention it a single time now, but... So, we wanna know, what kind of change we talking about here, ma'am?
Islamic version of God collapses because that means that God was not complete before the creation of humans.
False.
It makes humans the thing that completes him. But the Christian God doesn't need creation to be love. Because within the one divine being of God, there is eternal relationship. The Father has always loved the Son has always loved the Father, and the Holy Spirit is the eternal bond of love between them.
They were also all
Father,
jealous of
beloved,
each other,
and
guys.
shared love. That's perfect, eternal, self-sufficient love inside the one being of God. Therefore, the
Also-
only way that God can be eternally loving,
Hold on.
eternally
What's the other issue with this? The other issue is, what necessitates the idea that it only stops at 3? Okay? Why couldn't it have been 2? Why couldn't it have been 4, 5, 7, 200 like the Hindu god, right? There's no stopping it. What necessitates for it to be 3 individuals loving one another? It's not a father, mother, and their child. So, I don't know. Seems a little fishy.
Personal and eternally perfect. And here's the thing. You admit God is beyond our comprehension, yet complain that the Trinity doesn't make sense to you. You admit that God is omnipresent.
Yeah, when we say God is beyond our comprehension, we're simply saying insofar as nobody is able to encompass the entirety of God. That doesn't mean you can't understand that God is one, that God has no partners, God is not 3, God is not 20, right? We don't go into how God does things, but neither do you. You don't go into modalities, and there's no issue with that. Nobody ever states that you have to know the modality of something and how it operates and all these things in order to be able to understand or acknowledge that it exists. But you do need to know its ontological state. Otherwise, you don't know nothing. Hold on, somebody's requesting. Yeah, hello?
I have a question. Yeah. In Alhamdulillah, namaduhu,
Are you Christian or Muslim?
wa nastaghfiruhu,
Brother.
wa na'udhu billahi min shururi
What are you doing, ma'am? This Friday prayer was like 10 hours ago. What are you doing here? Do you have a question? Alright, you're just trolling.
Bro.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hi. So, the challenge is to disprove al-Islam.
Yes.
And I would like to make an observation that al-Islam came after the Christianity, making the claim that it is the fulfillment and rectification of the Abrahamic tradition.
No, the prior prophets' beliefs. There's no such thing as Abrahamic tradition. You don't have anything that goes back to Abraham.
Well, it claims to, say, rectify the Judeo-Christian tradition and to supersede.
Where does it say any of that, sir?
Well, the Torah and the Injil are considered to be superseded. Is this correct?
Yeah, they came prior.
And like people should convert to al-Islam instead of, say, Judaism or Christianity. Is this the claim?
Yeah, Judaism and Christianity were never sent down by God.
The Torah and the Gospels are.
Yeah, the Torah and the Gospel, not Gospels. Nice try. So, Gospel and Torah, yeah, they were sent down by God. And now, what we have today is a diluted version of what was sent down by God.
So, but the point is that it's claiming to, say, make a correction.
Correct,
to
yeah.
Christianity.
It's correcting the fact that the prior scriptures have errors in them. Okay? It's correcting the beliefs or the doctrines that each of those individuals believe in. For example, the Trinity. For example, the crucifixion.
Right, and an additional claim is that al-Islam is the perfect.
Brother, why are you talking like
revelation.
that?
I'm sorry?
Why are you saying it like the al-Islam? You could just say Islam. You don't have to say al-Islam.
Oh, sorry. So Islam claims to be the most perfect revelation, right? To the final revelation with
Correct.
the best moral standards.
Correct.
But what if, following Islam, say, does harm to a society, right? Whereas following another previous and earlier Abrahamic religion, such as Christianity, could, avoid that problem for that society.
Okay. So that we're presupposing that they're following Islam in the proper way, yes?
Well, I believe like some doctrines like communism can sometimes backfire.
Okay, that's not what I asked you. I asked you, are we presupposing that they are properly following Islam the way that Islam actually tells them to practice the religion?
Well, I'm presupposing that, when the doctrine is put in...
Sir, pay attention to the question. You said, okay, your question was, if we have Islam, right, a society that is built upon or established on Islam, and it's not as good as another society, say a communistic society, right? That's what you were talking about, correct?
Oh no, I was giving communism as an example.
I know you're giving it as an example. I'm saying that's what you were talking about, correct?
Yeah, but I was comparing it to Christianity first.
No problem. Whichever religion it is, okay? My question to you is, are we simply saying that Islam as a religion exists in the society, or are we saying that the people are properly practicing Islam in that society such that all of the rules and regulations and laws of Islam are upheld?
Well, I'm imagining like an actual practice. In actual practice, it's impossible for everyone to follow the
vast majority. I'm saying in terms of the governance that's established in that country, the governance that's being used is the laws of Islam.
Yeah, for the sake of argument, let's just say yes.
Good. So now you would have to substantiate that there is some issue with regards to the Islamic governance, because you simply coming and comparing two different societies is going to be subjective. So you would have to establish the idea that Islam is false. You don't judge or critique a religion based off of the morals, especially not one where it comes from God, right? Because you would obviously hold the belief that God is the one who tells us how to act.
Wait, does he believe everything that's harmful is immoral?
Go ahead and ask him.
I'm thinking something can be both. Say not a sin, right? Not sinful, like cousin marriage, right? Cousin marriage in both the Torah and in Islam are not considered sins, but not considered sin, but it's harmful in actual practice. It's like
again, because you just agreed that harmful doesn't necessitate that it's immoral. So you would have to assume that you have epistemic access such that this harm would entail a greater evil. So the argument doesn't even take off at this point.
Well,
because even if you say that there's this thing that has harm, well, even if we grant supposed harm, it doesn't even do anything to the paradigm, because you'd assume epistemic access, which you don't have.
Okay, well, I guess we could look at, say chapter 4 of the Quran, which urges the reader to treat.
Let's say I grant that. How do you know? How do you know this entails a greater evil, such that it will be immoral?
Well, the spirit of the law is that children should be cared for.
Again, even if I grant that just begs the question.
Yeah, but then if the same religion, has high rates of cousin marriage and you get genetic disorders from kids, that would go against...
Do you not see where the issue lies? The issue lies in you assuming something. You're assuming that this thing that's harmful entails a greater evil. How do you know that?
Well, it's bad to poison a child. Can we agree on this?
Again, can you just tell me how you know epistemically that this thing entails a greater evil and doesn't entail a greater good in the grand scheme of things? Just tell me how you know that, please.
Like if we look ahead in like 2,000 years or 1,000 years.
So you don't know how it entails a greater evil. We're just saying it is because it is.
In 1,000 years of repeated cousin marriage, like what we see in Pakistan, that it would cause a race of people to become completely messed up genetically. Like 1,000 years of like say for example, Pakistan has like 60% first cousin.
Brother, I need to track, because all you're doing is you're taking it a step further and saying, well, this leads to something that's more harmful, and this leads to something that's more harmful, and so on and so forth. Let's say I grant all of that, even though all of what you just said now, it's nonsense. I'm taking to the premise of the argument itself. The premise of the argument is that you pushing it back to a later harm doesn't solve the issue. Because you pushing it to little harm doesn't entail that they must equate to a greater evil. Overall, in the grand scheme of things. So in order for you to establish that, you must already assume a greater evil exists because of that. I'm saying justify it. You pushing it back as a block doesn't solve it. That's the issue.
Okay, so you're saying that we can't make a judgment because we don't know the grand scheme. It might
exactly.
That's okay. That's BS. The cousin marriage. Oh, we're gonna have to tolerate high rates of cousin marriage because who knows?
Again,
have some benefit.
no. Again, because the critique is that Islam is going to be inherently evil, right?
I'm saying it backfires when a society, a large population, adopts it.
Because it's evil, right?
No, I didn't say it's evil. It might have good objectives, but in actual practice, it backfires. Like, communism, which has the objective of helping.
Wait, so can you clarify for everyone, you don't believe that Islam has anything that entails a greater evil? Just so we're clear on that?
A greater evil.
Yep.
Like it could undo, it could do harm. It can do more harm than.
Hey, brother, do any of the practices in Islam necessitate a greater evil in the grand scheme of things?
In the grand scheme of things?
Yep.
A greater evil than what compared to?
A greater evil, brother. Nothing, not compared to nothing. Meaning that it entails evil eventually. Are you making that claim?
Well, this question is a little bit vague, but I'm saying, so my claim is that it has ethical objectives, like.
Brother, I don't think you're tracking. Do these practices, are they inherently evil?
They're not sins. I can only say they're not sins.
Okay, then you can discuss whether or not your subjective opinion regarding a specific practice entails an issue. This has nothing to do with proving Islam or disproving Islam, to be honest. Well, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear the last part of what you said clearly.
I thought you were gonna take over for a second. I'm doing something.
Yeah, no worries. So he's basically telling you, or he's asking you in regards to Islam, if you don't believe that there's anything that's actually going to be like essentially inherently wrong with it, then your argument is, like I told you in the beginning, it's just going to be something which is subjective. There's not really going to be any like actual inherent issue. Even with regards to your cousin marriage point, for example, first, are you Christian?
I'm not Christian.
Okay, why'd you hesitate?
Well, because I do follow the Bible, but I'm not Trinitarian.
I didn't ask you if you were a Trinitarian. I asked you if you were a Christian.
Oh, okay. I should probably just say I'm an Arian.
Are you a Christian, brother? Do you consider yourself to be a follower of Christ?
Yeah, I consider myself a follower of Christ, but the reason why I don't call myself Christian is because mainstream Christians are Trinitarian.
That's fine. I'm not asking you about the Trinity right now. I'm asking you in regards to your beliefs. So you're a follower of Christ, fine. Now, in regards to the Bible, or in respect to the Bible, you also don't have anything which condemns cousin marriage either. Correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. So any argument that you're making against Islam right now in regards to the society that's being upheld or anything of the sort is also going to be applicable to you. You understand that, right?
Right, but in the Bible...
Not only that, right, but also, none of these moral arguments disprove our religion. You understand that, right? Even if you subjectively believe the idea that, one society is going to be more morally principled than another, right? If it's the case that God is the one who's giving us the morality or the morals, right, then that is going to be the what's it called? The line in the sand, sort of, if you want to say it that way. We don't care about the other societies and how others perceive it to be good or bad. If we're following what God tells us to do, then that by definition is going to be better than any other society.
Okay, but that's assuming that, it doesn't backfire in real life, right?
So wait, hold on. So you don't have an issue with the religion, you have an issue with application?
The reason why I brought up communism right? Because so this Islam has, ethical objectives, the spirit of the law, or so-called spirit of the law. Same thing for, say, communism. Communism has the objective of helping.
Wait, hold on.
the
I
lower
want to
classes.
get to the so essentially what your argument is like, let's say we have these concepts for a society. Their principles and foundations obviously might have good intent and so on and so forth, but it might not necessarily work in application, and it might bring forth harms. Is that your argument?
Yeah, and if such a doctrine, backfires, then, and following an earlier previous revelation, say the Gospels, does not bring about the same harm.
Yeah, but
How
hold on,
could
hold on. First off, as she just said, the Bible has no condemnation of child marriage. So somebody could, sorry, not child, cousin marriage.
Cousin marriage,
So if
yeah.
somebody marries their cousin, they're not going against the Bible.
Well, in the Gospel of in Matthew, there is a principle of so-called weightier matters of the law, right? There's
But I'm asking, is there any condemnation of cousin marriage?
there's no direct condemnation, but there is a concept of, spirit of prioritizing the spirit of the law. So you have to modify one of the rules of halakha to achieve a higher ethical objective.
Okay, beautiful. So do you believe that anything that could possibly bring forth harm should automatically not be done in a society?
If the harm is so great, then it shouldn't be done.
Okay, beautiful. So we're going to attack it from this perspective now, because I feel like you're not going to listen to anything else. So what do you think the percentage, because obviously your problem is you possibly compromising your kids' health and so on and so forth in terms of these cousin marriages. What do you think the percentage is in terms of how many children are affected by cousin marriage in a negative way? What do you think the percentage is looking at?
Well, I've seen
compared to the average individuals.
So if we just do it once or twice, it's probably only 6% or something.
No.
Greater chance than.
It's okay. No. So baseline is 3%. If somebody marries their cousin, it's 4%. It's a 1% increase. Okay,
Yeah,
that's the first thing.
That's
But
once or
you want to know what else? Wait, hold on. No, even then, I'm going to ask you a question now. Do you know what's more harmful than that? And I'm going to ask you. I'm going to see if you're consistent. Do you think that if somebody's obese, they should be prevented from having kids?
If the mother is obese or the father is obese.
The mother, specifically, the mother. Should she be prevented
mother
from
should
having
not
kids?
Yeah, if it's really severe obesity, then.
So she should be prevented from having kids in a society if she's severely obese.
If advised against having a child.
Should she be prohibited from it?
Not legally.
Okay, not legally. Beautiful. So she shouldn't be prohibited from it legally, even though the risks are between 15 to 20% of the child being affected negatively. She shouldn't be prohibited legally? But you think cousin marriage should be prohibited legally?
I did not say it should be prohibited legally.
Should it be advised against?
So so something can be both, say, legal, but then
And advised against?
But then according to the art of the society, they don't do it often.
That's a good word. That's a good word. Are you aware that according to Muslims, cousin marriage is makruh?
Correct.
Yeah, but in
So
actual
yeah,
practice,
it's advised against, but it's not prohibited. So the same way that you don't believe that an obese woman should be able to have a child in terms of it being encouraged, but it shouldn't be legally prohibited, in Islam, cousin marriage is not encouraged, but it is not legally prohibited either.
Yeah, I understand this part, but I'm looking at what happens in actual practice.
I know I'm talking about, I can bring you studies that talk about this, and I can show you the issues. I can show you the problems with people.
Cora,
Sorry.
remember what I asked him in the beginning. I asked him, are we going based off of the presupposition that the individuals of this society are actually upholding Islam in the way that it should be upheld? That's why I asked you the question before we even got into any of this conversation to begin with, right? And you said, yeah, we will presuppose that.
So we're assuming some kind of Sharia imposed upon society. Is this correct?
Correct.
Exactly.
And that the people are also actually going in line with what it is that they should or should not be doing.
Like everybody, or
Majority. The majority. Yes. So if the majority is listening to the advice of, for example, when the scholars say that this is something which is not necessarily prohibited, but something which should be stayed away from, then naturally we would come to the conclusion that the majority is going to listen to those scholars.
Do you think such a society is achievable? Is it realistic?
Absolutely. If you have a proper leader to be instated in regards to the societies, and there was many in the past, there would be no issue with that.
So there are examples of this in the past. Right?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, like after the first 100 or 200 years after Islam, it was one of the most amazing ages of the Islamic period.
Oh, I see. So like, the Rashidun, Umayyad,
yeah,
and Abbasid period.
And one point I wanted to add, so the Sharia, obviously, the Sharia, and when we speak about the Sharia, this is the ideal society. So when the Sharia is implemented to the to the fullest extent, that is going to be, and it's going to be reflective of the ideal society, meaning if it's implemented correctly in a land and the ruler is doing so correctly, then the Sharia, we can say that the society, the people are going to be reflective of that, right? So we can't just, say, yeah, but like if we start throwing this law and that law in the United States, it's not even established Sharia. Yeah, it's probably going to look kind of crazy because we're not upholding Sharia to the fullest. That's the issue.
So you believe that if we uphold Sharia to the fullest, or if, a large percentage of the population does so, then this problem
if the ruler implements it, if the ruler implements it correctly, and the people in that land are abiding by the rulings in that land, yes, that is going to be the ideal society.
And this cousin marriage problem wouldn't be so severe. Is this the claim?
No, I think that this whole you having an issue with cousin marriage, I think that the more you try and basically say that this is just like morally incorrect and it should be advised against and so on and so forth, whatever it may be, I think that you're going to have to start falling into some crazy absurdities. You're going to have to start saying that women who are obese aren't allowed to have children. You should say that a woman that has diabetes in her, what is it called? Like could say, for example, there's a history of diabetes in her family, she shouldn't be allowed to have kids. A history of, for example, autism in her family, she shouldn't have kids, and so on and so forth. Basically, we're going to have to start prohibiting over 50% of society to stop having children.
Okay, so, is obesity really causing the same amount of
It's causing more. It's causing more because,
do you have data
let's say, for example, yes, there are studies that talk about this. For example, in terms of, let's say, for example, somebody marries their cousin, they have a child. There is only I believe, 4% chance that this child is going to be affected genetically, right? Now, if a woman has a child while she is morbidly obese, it is over a 15% chance that this child is going to be negatively affected. It's more than double.
Yeah, but if across 1,400 years of cousin marriage, say in Pakistan, for 1,400 years, or now 1,300 years, over time, if you do it more times, cousin marriage more times, the number of genetic problems accumulate.
Yeah, but here's the thing, the amount of quote-unquote genetic problems is going to be barely more than the amount of genetic problems that could possibly arise. Let's say, for example, if a mother has a child while she has diabetes, has a line of diabetes in her family. The point is, if you try to prohibit all of these people from having children, you're going to have to start prohibiting anybody that has some sort of a genetic disease or family history of genetic diseases. It's going to be the case that they shouldn't be allowed to have kids either. Therefore, the majority of society isn't going to be allowed to have kids.
Okay, so is the majority of society really badly obese or has
not just
autism?
That, I'm talking about genetic, for example, if people have either dominant genes that could for example, things like Down syndrome, things like diabetes that runs in their genetics, different diseases not diseases, but different illnesses that run in their families and so on and so forth. Yes, it's extremely common that these people are going to have family histories of this, and there is a higher chance that they are going to pass this down to their kid than if they marry their cousin, their child is going to be negatively affected. It's more likely the case that their child is going to be hurt by the fact that their great-grandfather had diabetes than if they marry their cousin.
Yeah, okay, so and then the risk is much lower if you marry someone outside of your family.
No, it's not much lower. It's 1% lower.
It's lower
literally
than
1%
lower
lower.
than repeated cousin marriages.
Okay, so now it's gonna get a bit like arbitrary, to be honest with you, because then we're gonna have to start looking at studies that talk about the percentages in terms of repeated cousin marriages and so on and so forth. It's just going to get into a whole, let's look at this study, let's look at that study, and then we're gonna have to do comparisons. We're gonna say, okay, let's look at studies about diabetes, let's look at studies about autism, let's look at studies about Down syndrome, let's look at studies about people who have a history of smoking, a history of drinking, and so on and so forth. And then you're gonna have to be consistent, and that's not gonna look good for you.
Okay, I'll
But
move
that's
on
the
to
thing,
another
like,
example.
unless you can substantiate a greater evil within said like specific regulation or jurisprudence being given, the argument is weak, brother. There's nothing. And then you're saying, oh, well, hold on, if we can give a more coherent religion that gives something that has a greater good for society, well, you're already assuming a greater good. But you just said earlier that you don't have epistemic access for that.
You're
So
saying
the-
we
the-
cannot-
What was that?
So you're saying we can't foresee the long-term consequences, right? There might
No,
be
I'm saying that's irrelevant to the conclusion that you're giving, that because there's a greater good given in a prior revelation that therefore should be followed. Because the premises don't follow to the conclusion. Because you're assuming such harm must necessarily entail that there's going to be a greater evil, such that an earlier revelation could be better. That's what your argument is also holds to. But it doesn't follow. That's the point. And because it doesn't follow, you can't argue for Christianity being a better model.
Okay, I see what you mean. Like, we can't foresee the greater good or greater evil in the far future. Is this what you're saying?
Yeah, and therefore the argument doesn't track, doesn't follow. Yeah.
Okay, how about the issue of slavery? So,
Again, same principle. Same exact principle.
Yeah, I mean, in the Christian parts of medieval Europe, slavery got gradually replaced by serfdom, which is more humane than slavery.
The same principle applies. Unless you can give me epistemic justification to why there's a greater evil, the argument doesn't take off. Simple.
You're saying that because we cannot know the far future consequences, we shouldn't even talk about this.
It shouldn't be used as justification to why X religion is more parsimonious than Y religion. Yep.
Okay, then there's so Gospel of Matthew, I think chapter 7, when Jesus instructs his followers to know a doctrine by its fruits, right? Judge a doctrine by its fruits. What are those fruits to you?
Yeah, fruits in relation to what can be established objectively for it to be a true religion.
The fruits
Meaning
are
the
fruits are the consequences of following.
Yeah. Do you think eternal hell is a evil, like is a bad consequence?
Yeah, but what about observable fruits?
One second. Is eternal hell a bad consequence? It is a bad consequence, right?
Yeah, that is bad consequence.
Okay, good. So if a religion entails eternal hellfire, do you agree that this is a religion with bad fruits?
I mean, we can't know until after we're dead.
That's not what I'm asking. I'm not asking whether you know if religion is true or not. I'm saying if X religion is false, and it does entail eternal hellfire, this is something that has bad fruits, right?
Yeah, if we know for sure that it's
good. So looks like you're just giving a bloated account of saying, well, we can just give an objective way to know whether this religion is true or false. So if we can give good reasons why Islam is true and other reasons why the other religions are false, then we've given good fruits because we're given eternal heaven. Exactly.
But you don't think that, say, the consequences in the dunya.
I don't have epistemic access at each event to say that this entails a greater evil. Therefore, that's not going to be our position anyway.
Okay, well,
but brother, do you want to talk about whether Christianity is true or not? Like, do you want to talk about that? Like, this is something that's actually gonna
talk about the scripture versus the truth claims, the miracle claims and stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly. Why don't we talk about that?
I mean, I think like
Bro, realistically speaking, like the conversation that you're trying to have is completely irrelevant. Neither does it prove nor does it disprove either side. Okay, let's get to something of like actual substance, if you don't mind.
the substance meaning we can't discuss the
Substance,
consequences.
no, substance meaning that this is not going to prove or disprove the religion. So let's get to something that would be more objective than this.
Okay then. All right. So, how about the Huris in the afterlife? The spouses.
Hey, brother.
Yo,
Thank
Itachi
you.
said substance. He
Thank
said
you so
Hura
much.
al-Ain. I'm dead.
Thank you so much.
Hello?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Ramadan Kareem, brothers and sisters. I don't want to hold you long. I just found you. I've been on this TikTok for over a year now. And I've been on panel hopping and I've been with brothers and sisters, but I am impressed. I am impressed with you guys. You are outstanding. Keep up the good work. And may Allah reward you for your sacrifices and forgive you for your shortcomings, inshallah.
Ameen. Barakallah
Sorry
feek,
to
akhi wa
interrupt, but I requested because that guy was doing my head in.
Oh. Appreciate you, brother.
I appreciate you guys. I'll be keeping a close eye on it.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you for your work. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Still nobody requesting, bro. I don't know what to do. TMA, I did what you said, and I tried doing it off my phone, and even when I did it off my phone, it still gave me the same message.
Didn't work, huh?
No. I did it off my phone, it gave me the message. I did it again from the computer, it gave me the same message. There was even an update on TikTok Studio, so I figured, oh, maybe the update's going to fix it. But, I don't know. Cora said it might be something that I just got to ride out.
Did you have the same thing, Cora, last time you were live?
No, it wasn't last time. I had this right after they bought TikTok, if you know what I'm referring to. Right after, it was like a week and a half of just like, it wasn't even like, right now you're pulling like a good 300. I was having like 40, 50 in the live. I had to write it out.
But were they were, when you start the live right away, they were saying
Yeah, it would
the content thing?
insta-ban me. No, it would insta-take the live down.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
And then
that's
I'd
not
appeal
all
it,
that.
and I'd win the appeal. Like I'd take the appeal, I'd win the appeal, but then it'd be shadow banned, and then it'd
No,
happen over and over
for
again.
me, it's saying it's like they like I put the appeal in, and then right away it gives me the message that the appeal is not approved.
Oh shoot, bro. Yeah, no, people are spam reporting your stuff for sure. That's without a doubt. That's probably something else
What
too.
sense does that make? Walaikum salam.
Assalamu alaikum.
Oh, wa alaikum salam.
I just want to, again, just like the brother said, you guys are incredible, honestly. Allahumma barik. I have a question. I mean, like, here in the UK, I'm sure you guys are familiar with Mohammed Hijab. He has like an institute called the Sapiens Institute, which is like where if you want to be involved in dawah, then you can learn how to argue, how to debate and stuff. And you guys come across as so well prepared, like you're studied in this. And I was wondering, is it like independent study that you do, or are you part of an institute, like a Dawah institute?
No, I'm not affiliated with anyone, brother. I don't know about these
Okay.
two. They might be affiliated.
Hey man, I'm affiliated with those, man.
Okay, well, Allahumma barik, man. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless all of you. Allahumma ameen.
Appreciate you, brother. Assalamu alaikum. Y'all are affiliated?
They think we're going to Dawah school, bro. I'm dead.
Dawah boot camp, man. Y'all missed it. Y'all missed
We're a
it 2 years
product of
ago.
Dawah boot camp. We're a product of Itachi's
No, you're
Dawah
a
boot
product.
camp. Hey,
You're
it
a
worked
product
out,
of
though, innit?
Dawah boot camp.
It worked out though.
Hey, yeah, facts. You see? Hello?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam.
Sister, I have a quick question that I need answering, please.
Okay.
It's about Allah's essence.
Okay.
His attributes, if I'm not mistaken, are they a part of Allah or are they separate to Him?
They're distinct from Allah. They're not parts. We don't say parts.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me understand a little bit more than that? Can you give me more kind of context?
Yeah, so if you say that they're separate, that means that they are, things that exist outside of him, right? But when we say that it's a part, when we say part, typically the word that's associated with part, it's like, kind of like Legos, where you could take one and separate it and stuff. So we don't say either one of those. What we say is that they are distinct from him, right? They are distinct from each other, yet they are those which subsist in the essence. Okay. So they're not outside of him. They are not parts of him, right? They're what's that word? Concomitant. Okay. So if Allah exists, attributes necessarily of Allah exist as well. Allah cannot exist without being all-knowing, right? This is just naturally how he is. In the same way, right, when a human being is created as, let's just say, with a body, right? Created with a soul and all of these things, and we could say that these would be quote-unquote properties of them that can't necessarily be separated, right? I can't be separated from my body unless I'm just going with just my soul, right? But I'm saying in this world, right?
Yeah, of course. It's like, that makes sense.
Okay.
Jazakallah khair. May Allah bless and preserve all you guys. Jazakallah.
Assalamu alaikum. Fitra.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. What the hell?
Yo, let me on. Yo, we ready for tonight?
What is that? I can't even see. Hold on. I gotta give him big screen.
Wait, that's tough, yo.
I can't see.
We got a big stream coming up tonight, guys. Get ready.
Hey, man. Let's go.
Was this the surprise, or am I still gonna be shocked later?
Oh, we still got a surprise coming.
Yikes.
There's like 2 more coming.
I don't like surprises, so we'll see.
We got a lot planned for tonight.
Hey, it's gonna be different.
Yeah, inshallah, guys, in about half an hour or so, we're gonna transfer over to the Brothers Live. I'll co-host so that everybody could just transfer over there. So we'll switch over to their live. You guys start at 11 or 1?
I mean,
we were supposed to start like 20 minutes ago, but we were late because
we got some boba.
Oh hell no!
Yo!
Hey Corey, you're just a hater, bro.
Hey man, grown men drinking boba.
All right, I'm gonna co-host you guys. What, are you gonna start now?
We're
gonna start, but don't worry about it. Whenever we're on your timing, inshallah.
Well, I mean, the thing is like my live isn't really like doing anything now because I'm like shadow banned. So.
Oh.
Yeah, there's like nobody coming up.
Oh, that's not bad then. We can do it.
So you guys start your live. I'll get. Huh?
Nothing. Just read the chat, man.
Yo, chill.
Cora, what's wrong with boba, dude?
You're not supposed to react to it, bro.
Oh my.
Anyways, listen. We're gonna set up our setup, I guess. So give us like maybe 10 minutes if you want to just do it now. If you want to wait another 30 minutes, that's fine too.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll keep everybody here for now, and then just message me on TikTok or something, and then I'll transfer everybody over, and then give me like 5 minutes just so I can make sure I'm ready for like the lecture and everything. Okay.
All right, we got you.
All right, inshallah. Arigato gozai.
All right.
Oh hell no, bro.
Hey man, I'm just saying. I'm into anime. I'm not even gonna lie.
Bad.
No, I'm not even gonna lie. It is kind of that bad.
Hey yo, W Libyan line in the
But I don't make it
chat, man.
obvious like that. W Libyan line, man.
Bro, I got scared. They started throwing up gang signs. I was like, yo.
Hey, maybe that's why I was getting bitten at. I was doing that the other day too on the live. Oh man, my thing is lagging again. Hold on.
Cora's one-liners are deadly. I'm dead. Cora is cousin marriage makruh. Yes, according to the madhab that I follow. Yes.
I think it's only makruh in the sense of if it continues going
like you do
on
it
for
over and over and
generations.
over again.
Yeah, it's not makruh
Yes,
inherently. They don't say it's makruh
Not in
inherently.
and of itself. Yeah. Yeah, I brought that up because he was essentially making the argument that if you do it repeatedly, it's a problem.
Right.
Which I agree with.
Yeah, we all
I literally agree with
that. Yeah. Oh, hold on. There's somebody requesting.
Cora's one-liners are dead, not deadly. Okay, bro.
Assalamu alaikum
Walaikum salam.
Yeah, I have been watching your the debate with non-Muslims. I'm really impressed. I'm following you too, Itachi.
Thank you, brother. Follow the other two that are up here as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow that.
They're more impressive than me.
Yeah, actually, I do.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
Yeah, I also doing someone, but on a small scale. I also debate with non-Muslims, according to my knowledge. But just recently, I got a question from a Christian, and she was just showing the 424 verse, and she said, "Can you give me one verse where Allah is stopping this marriage with slave?" And I gave her.
Why would we give a verse where he stops it? He allows it in that verse.
Yeah, it allows that. But she said, why is it allowed? I mean, how Allah can allow marry a slave?
It's also allowed in her book as well, if she's a Christian.
Yeah, but I gave her a verse from Quran 24:33, where Allah says that to the masters that don't give them money to do the prosecution.
Yeah.
Prostitution. Yeah. So I gave that reference, and also I gave her one hadith, also Sunan Nasai, where Muhammad asked that lady was a slave, but Hazrat Aisha, she freed her, and Murira or Mughis, like that, right? Murira. And I gave her that hadith that I just gave her the example where Muhammad is forcing her to get married with that person. And then I told her that in the Quran is also Allah saying, don't force your slaves for the prostitution. And she said, but...
Brother, stop saying that word on the live, please.
Oh,
Don't say
I'm
that word
sorry.
on the live again.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just use the P. Okay. So Allah is stopping them. And she said, Allah is just stopping for the P, right? Not for, but in that verse,
Okay, but what's the problem though?
The problem was she said, give me the direct verse, which is Allah is now denying to get
It doesn't. There is no verse that denies it. It's something which is permissible in the times of war.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she has the same thing in her book. Numbers chapter 31:17.
She was not Christian.
Oh, you said she was Christian at first.
No. I'm sorry. I just said that I also debate with Christians, but she wasn't a Christian. She was kind of mixed.
Okay, well.
Yeah, that's it.
If she's.
Yeah,
wait,
I
she's
gave her
here?
that reference. No, she's not here.
I thought you said that's her.
Yeah, she left that.
Okay, well, I mean,
Yeah,
if she's not going based off of any moral set of standards, then just ask her why it's the case that we should accept from her why something is right or wrong.
No, categorically, I just gave her one verse, but she denied also.
That verse has nothing to do with it, though.
Yeah. Yeah, but in that context, that masters, why they are forcing their slaves to get married or to do P, right? I said no. Masters cannot
Right.
force
Yeah.
their
There's a basic principle from the Prophet where it says, "Do not harm others or allow for harm to come upon yourself." Yeah.
Yeah, but they are stubborn, ignoring people.
And even the ayah in Surah An-Nur, it literally says explicitly, do not force them into these things. Like it's very explicit in the Quran.
Yeah.
That's what you said he gave her. I mean, if she doesn't listen after you give her the proof, then there's no point in wasting your time.
Yeah,
you don't see me
because
wasting my time with random people that don't listen. I just drop them.
Yeah, but her claim was masters, they are forcing to do that. I said there is no verse. After that verse, I gave her that Allah is saying don't force your slaves to do any such thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If she still tries to assert that even after you show it to her, just get rid of her. Like, she's not going to listen to you. Okay, brother.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you that, and may Allah give you strength.
Ameen, ajma'in. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you so much. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Hello?
Hello.
How are you, sir?
I'm good. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
I just came on here to tell you, keep cooking them. Word, I love it.
Appreciate you, brother.
I got nothing else to say. Keep cooking them.
Assalamu
I
alaikum.
love it. Wa alaikum salam.
Wait, Mariam, you're saying you tried to repost the live, but it's not working? What about the rest of you guys?
No, I reposted. It worked.
Oh. Oh, I don't know.
Yo, salam alaikum.
Are you Christian?
Salam alaikum.
Get out of here, filthy. You can't repost either?
Oh, nobody's able. What the heck? Wait, let me see.
Hello?
Sorry.
They're right.
Oh, sorry. Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Sorry. It was a mistake.
Oh, okay. No problem. Bro, what? That's actually crazy. They're hard blocking me.
Wait, give me a big screen. Yo, that's not
Hold
good.
on, I'm checking. I'm checking right now from my other account.
That's bad.
Couldn't repost? What
That's
the
not
heck?
good.
Yo, okay, I mean, I was writing a report for them when they were talking to the other guy about the morals thing. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
you gotta make a backup, bro.
I
You gotta
have
make a
I have
backup
two
of this.
backups, but that's
Start boosting
insane.
that back up. Shoot.
Wait, let me come in here with my backup now, then have you guys follow it. Hold on. Alright, this is my natural one. Hold on. Alright. Make sure you guys follow this account, okay? In case anything happens, this is probably going to be the account that I come live on, okay? Just in case. I'm here for the 11 p.m. surprise. Oh, well, we're going to do it at, like, I'm going to go there at 11:30. I'm going to send you guys there around, like, 11:25 or so. I can add your live to my story, but I can't repost. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting. TikTok is very interesting. That is one of the OG profile pictures, but not the OG profile picture. Definitely one of them, but not the original one. They blocking you, bad girl. What's the backup? It's the one right above Korra that says Itachi.
Oh, who would have thought?
What?
Who would have thought, guys? Because I'm definitely backup.
Hello? Oh, he's not.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
I just have a question about a counter argument that I heard from Orthodox Muslim. It's about when Christians say we worship a black stone, and I usually bring the story about Isaiah kissing the coal. But I heard it's just a vision from some Christian. I want to know if I should still use this argument or
No, I don't
like
think
use another argument.
I don't think the passage says that it's a vision. Let me see.
He used the verse about Moses being the only prophet who sees the face of God. Or
In the year that King Uzziah... Hold on, let me put it on the screen. In the year that King Uzziah died, I saw the Lord high and exalted, seated on a throne, and the train of his robe filled the temple. Above him were seraphim, each with 6 wings. With 2 wings they covered their faces, and 2 they covered their feet, and with 2 they were flying, and they were calling to one another, Holy, holy is the Lord Almighty. The whole earth is full of his glory. At the sound of their voices, the doorposts and thresholds shook, and the temple was filled with smoke. Woe to me, I cried. I am ruined, for I am a man of unclean lips, and I live among a people of unclean lips, and my eyes have seen the King, the Lord Almighty. Then one of the seraphim flew to me with a live coal in his hand, which he had taken with tongs from the altar. With it he touched my mouth and said, See, this has touched your lips. Your guilt is taken away, and your sin atoned for. I mean, doesn't say that it's a vision, but even if it is the case that it was a vision, the point is that the angel is coming to him and telling him that a stone touching his lips atones for his sins. So regardless of whether or not it's Whether or not it is or is not a vision, it doesn't make a difference.
Okay. Because he showed me a verse about Moses being the only prophet who like saw the face of God or met God.
Depends, because the Jews don't necessarily believe that he actually saw God, right? They just believe that he is the one who spoke to him directly. So whenever they, like for example, whenever the Jews see a verse where it says that somebody saw God, they would just simply say that this was an angel of God, not God himself.
Okay, thank you, sister.
No problem. Assalamu alaikum.
Okay, salam.
Guys, make sure if you're not already, follow the account right here. That Itachi account, follow it. In case anything ever happens to this account. Because that'll probably be the one that I end up going live with. So, we want to make sure that we actually have the ability to go live if anything ever happens. Otherwise, we're cooked, man. I mean, I have another account, but I'm having a problem with that one too. I can't change the name on it. Like my profile name. And the Lucy S account. Alright. And be respectful, okay? Don't be stupid.
Why'd you kick me, bro?
Because you're being dumb.
I said peace be upon you.
No, you didn't. You started
I said
rambling.
assalamu alaikum.
You didn't say it like that.
How did I say it?
No, I said you did not say it like that prior.
But how did I say it though?
Yeah, I'm not gonna repeat it because it's disrespectful.
I ain't trying to be.
Okay, brother. Do you have an argument against Islam?
Huh?
Do you have an argument against Islam?
Islam, yeah, bro. That's not God.
Make an argument, sir.
It's just that you judge by the gospel, right?
No.
You don't judge by the gospel.
No.
So your religion doesn't say that the Torah and the gospel is true and it's revelation from God.
Where does you just made a claim? You said you don't judge by the gospel. Where does my Quran tell me to judge by the gospel?
I know what I'm saying.
Okay,
like,
so I'm asking you, where did you get the idea that the Quran or anything in my religion tells me as a Muslim to judge by the gospel?
It says it's true. It says it's revelation.
No, it
from
doesn't
God.
say it's true. It says that this was something which was sent down by God, correct? And it also says that the people corrupted it over time.
Okay, but the thing is, bro, you can't get something like a death and resurrection from people who've been martyred. You can't get something like...
Slow as shit. Alright, let me see if these two guys are... Alright, make sure, real quick, make sure you're following that account. Also follow my main account and follow Cora. Let me see if they're live yet, so that we can
Itachi,
go...
have you been live on this account yet?
On this one?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, they make it so you, like, just in case, do it in your free time, obviously. But they make you do 3 consecutive lives, 30 minutes each.
Yeah, for TikTok Studio.
Yeah, so make sure you knock that out just in case.
Yeah. Inshallah. I mean, it's only going to be in the case of, if my account actually ends up doing something. But I do have another account where I've been...
happen.
You know what's weird? Is that, this was my main account, like this account that I'm using now. This was my main account. And even when I came back on TikTok, it was telling me that I still had to do those 3 consecutive lives or whatever so I could use TikTok Studio.
That's weird, bro.
Yeah. I don't know.
Probably because TikTok Studio is new in a sense, I guess.
Maybe. Hopefully they actually like respond to the ticket that I opened, but they're always so terrible at it. They literally close it without you even like getting to respond to them again. My mic is bad. Is my mic bad?
It sounds good for me. It's probably bad for them though. I mean, see, bro, you guys love complaining.
I'm not sure. Okay, I'm gonna leave from this real quick. Hold on.
Basil.
1 second.
I have a question for all 3 of you.
Okay.
Yeah. So my question is basically like, why were the Qadariya named after Qadar when they rejected it?
I don't know, bro. I don't care.
Wait, so you don't have an answer?
Sure, tell me.
No, I'm asking you. Do you have an answer?
No, not off the top of my head. My mind is all over the place right now,
You got
bro.
baked. Oh my god, you got baked. You actually got baked. You actually got baked.
Basil. Oh my god.
Okay, Let me see. Are they live yet or no?
Basil trying to get cussed out, bro. I'm dead. Oh, the mic is good now? Alhamdulillah. That's good.
Mike was perfectly fine.
Yeah, they're a bit dramatic, aren't they?
All right, they're live. I'm gonna try and co-host them, and we could transfer everybody over there. You could co-host from here, right?
Yeah, you can. It's gonna be right next to multi-guest.
Oh yeah, I see it. Okay. All right, Cora.
Good job,
Appreciate you,
mate.
G.
Yallah,
Appreciate you,
assalamu
mate.
alaikum,
Walaikum
man.
salam. All right, we're gonna try to co-host the brothers. I've never done it on the computer before, so we'll see if it works. I don't really know how it works on here, actually. Oh. All right. Oh. What the heck?
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. I didn't know it was gonna
We
do
got
that.
some.
Alright, let me just bring this closer.
Are you alright?
For someone who is not of the Uchiha clan, you have mastered the Sharingan well. However, I'll show you what the Sharingan can do when it's wielded by a true heir of the bloodline.
It can't be. Oh no. Close your eyes! Don't look at his eyes!
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Everybody watching, welcome to the collab of the century here. All right, the brother's got to step aside for a second, but thank you again to the GOAT, Itachi, for joining us. She's going to be giving us, can you guys hear me good? How do you do this? Much respect.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, dude. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be able to. Anyways, yes, we have the sister who's going to be giving us a little bit of a lecture and some dawah. So, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself for anyone who is new?
Oh, you want me to do that now? I was just gonna transfer everybody. I was gonna transfer everybody to your live right now. You want me to start now?
Okay, go ahead. You have the floor. You have the floor. Let's do that.
Okay, I'll send everybody to your live, and then I'll come. Give me 5 minutes though, okay?
All right, we got
just so
5 minutes.
I can make sure that I can. bring
300
everybody, okay?
seconds.
All right, guys, everybody here, all 357. Oh my God, transfer over to their live, inshallah. I'm gonna be there. Give me 5 minutes, and I'll be there, inshallah. I just want to make sure everything's good for the lecture. Make sure every single one of you goes over there. That's where we're gonna be next. Not a single person is moving out of this live.
No, they're coming. They're coming.
No, we're
Are they?
watching
Are
them.
they? It's not showing for me.
We're seeing. We just went up 20.
Okay.
30 to 50. Inshallah. I hope someone says I'm here. Thank you, Sir Laura, Aisha. Or sis, actually.
A lot of people are joining.
W. Mikey.
All right, good.
Yo, we're
good.
doing this. All right. Actually, she might get us above our max. We're going to get a PR tonight.
Yo.
Our PR is what? 170, 180?
140.
No, we've been up, bro.
Oh, yeah, you're right. 170. You're right.
Yo, we got TMA in the comments. TMA, what do you think, man?
Hey, man.
We put a lot of effort into this.
Muffled voice. That's
Guys,
crazy.
all of you, everybody that's in my live, go to the other live, bro. Don't stay here.
Hey, guys,
go there.
Pull up here, man.
Pull up here. 110, 110. Are we going to beat it?
I think we're going to beat it, bro. All right. Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi
If you
wa barakatuh.
guys, to make it easy for you, just click Fitra's username, okay? Because I think it shows us side by side. Click his thing, and
Okay,
then
dude.
it'll say watch live.
Okay, I
Go
think
and
we
click
can-
watch live. All right.
You're right there.
Click watch
All right,
live,
what
and
do we
we'll all go over there.
135?
135. Okay. We're moving up. Alhamdulillah.
Fitra, put up the poster. Oh, put up the poster.
Oh no.
No, not the.
Oh, spoilers.
I didn't see. Don't worry.
Boom. Boom.
Wow.
Boom. There we go.
Well,
Hey,
nobody
not
can
gonna
see you
lie.
now, though.
It's okay.
It's just temporary.
Okay.
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
No,
These
leave this
two are
live
new,
because I'm ending the live, guys. I'm gonna end the live and I'm gonna go over there in 5 minutes or so. So I want all of you guys to be over there when we start the live, inshallah.
Basil wants my mod. I'll think about it.
Don't forget to give Itachi mod.
Oh, yeah. Perfect. Thanks for reminding me, sir.
Yes.
I don't know if you could give me mod while I'm over here right now.
No, we got it. We got it.
Okay. All right. You guys have like 2 minutes before I end this live. You better go over there. Y'all better go over there. Y'all got.
All right. Can we get a 5-minute
17.
commercial break when she drops? All right. We're at 169 right now.
Wait,
All
that
right,
video
everyone
that
come
video
in,
wasn't
man.
the
Where you
surprise
guys
yet?
at, bruh? That's one of them.
One of them.
Oh, okay. You said there was a person. I'm concerned. I don't know
Where's
what
that?
person.
All right. Inshallah, when the dawah starts, that's when all will be revealed. Or as the poster says, the truth will be revealed.
Yeah. Hey, what you think of the poster, though, guys?
What do you think of the poster, guys?
That's a fire poster, man. Everybody was messaging
I'm
me
gonna
saying that
lie.
it was good. I'm concerned. I told y'all I don't really like surprises, so we'll see how that goes.
Well, you already got 2 of them so far, so just one more to go.
What was the first one?
The setup, I guess.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, the mask and everything. That was funny.
Yeah.
We do our best.
Okay,
Just wait
guys.
till Cora tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Inshallah.
We do got Cora tomorrow.
Y'all better violate her too, because she's about to clip me.
Hey, we gonna do what we can do, though.
Yeah,
Inshallah.
man, we prepare everything.
All right, man. All right, guys. I'm gonna end this live. All of you transfer there. I'm literally gonna end right now. Go over there so you guys could listen to the lecture, inshallah. Just
Come
give me
here.
a few
Beta,
minutes.
You better come here now.
Give me a few
Come here.
minutes and I'll be there. All right.
All right. We'll keep them entertained. Don't worry.
All right, ma'am.
We don't have.
Hopefully.
We know how to do it. Okay.
Okay, beta.
Don't worry.
No problem.
Okay, beta. Assalamu alaikum
All right,
now.
guys. Walaikum assalam.
Oh, Central. Dawah.
Central, you're more than welcome. Come